6. And again, just like I didn't have.
Hey yo,
and well, me
we
as well,
live.
teams. There's only one spot.
Pop out
for
chat
each
real
team,
quick.
and then afterwards, grand final team goes to the M6. So teams that loses any game
We ready to go.
has very little chance of actually making it to the next round.
I think this is the fun part. This is the beauty of MLBB as well. It can be very punishing, but at
Day
the same
2.
time, it can be very exciting
I got this
as well.
laptop by me, right?
In the next future,
I'll tell you guys about it later. I'm
you
just
have
hoping that
sixth round stage
it
gonna be very
works.
interesting,
But it ends up
or
working. That's
wildcard
the goal
stage. I
here.
feel like you cannot help anything back. You have to let
Wrath, what's up?
you have to bring out the
Bro,
best,
I thought this
the
didn't
best.
start till
Your ace
2:30
cards as well
for
to
some
be able
reason.
to qualify for
I saw that it
Right now,
got
we gotta
pushed
look at
back a
status
bit.
to really show
Like
everyone
I
where
saw
everyone
something
is
got pushed
sitting at.
back, which I
And
guess
of
it
course,
didn't.
looking at Group
But then I
A,
asked LaFell and I was like, hey,
Overnight
when
as
does the
well
stream
as
start?
Young
And when does the
Wai,
first
looking
game
good
actually
with
start?
victory.
He said
However, Overnight
2:30.
looks a little bit better with no
Then I was like, oh,
losses,
good. But then I
definitely
forgot
not why
that
they won, but they won
we're an
with
extra, we're 13 hours apart now because of daylight savings time, because America is retarded in that sense that we still use daylight savings time. So yeah, that happened. Please tell me my computer's working. Bro, please tell me this laptop is working. Oh my god. Guys, I bought this. Alright, I'm going to step back just a second. I bought this laptop brand new, guys. Bought this thing brand new before MSC. Did not work when I got it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Came in the box,
Right now we gotta look at the
wouldn't
schedule.
stay
We have
on without the
4
battery.
best of 3s for today.
Without
Starting
being
off with
plugged in.
Mongo going
So
up against
I brought it with me because I only had like 2
Afterwards,
days. I got it like the day before my flight. Brought it with me, kept it plugged in, used it a bit. You guys remember if you tuned in during any of the streams during MSC, might have talked about it. Well, eventually it just took a shit on me, stopped working. So I tried reinstalling Windows, yada yada. Anyways, finally, I think I got it working.
DK, Nightmare and Legion Esport that has lost yesterday. Losing one more time kind of solidifies that they won't be able to go to M6. If they win, they might be able to force a tiebreaker.
That's why today is considered as elimination day as well, because for the teams who did not or were not able to get any points in the first day, right now it's a very I would say a mountain of a battle for them. Got a lot to do. Got a lot
Bro,
to
I
be able to get at least a victory to be able
I don't know what to do
create
here.
momentum,
I gotta
but then
connect to
again,
the internet.
As I mentioned, momentum is the real thing.
But I don't.
Firstly, if you lost 2 games, your momentum is way down right now.
Yeah, right now, honestly, I want to talk about
Bro,
the 2 teams starting off. We got
It
Mongo
was
coming up
by the
against
time I
Mongolia.
got back
Mongolia as a
from the
region,
trip
honestly,
and
as a
I just had
team, there
time.
is growing.
It's too late. They're pretty
the
much
thing
like I can take it into Geek Squad, but I'm not gonna get like any sort of refund. I'm gonna have to pay for it because I suck at life, man.
And I can't blame them.
I suck at life, guys. That's just the fact of the matter, all right?
Does not have a lot of experience, especially the boys here representing.
But I'm a
the
bad
Mongols,
motherfucker, and I'm
where-
pretty sure I fixed it.
I get it. Going up against all these big teams, you
I
gotta
hope
keep
I
your
fixed
emotions
it. I
in
hope to
check,
God
but
I
they haven't
fixed
done
it.
that just yet.
I had to download Windows through US.
Again,
It was a whole
but
ordeal.
Mentally preparing for the offline stage, a big event such as
Dapamore, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Is another different thing, and I hope like the Mongolian region take this.
I shaved
as
off the
big
beard,
opportunity
guys.
For them to even grow even further, right? Right now, yes, they might not be a lot of.
Bro, if the Mongols,
but I do hope.
I don't know. We'll
this
see
will
if they
be a
beat
massive
Incilio.
stepping stone.
I'm probably only gonna watch the first series. Let me turn off a light real quick.
Not talking about EECA. They just finished Season 4 of MCC, and the scene is growing steadily. And looking at how they play, I really feel like they can compete against most Southeast Asian teams because, again, the way that they play, micro, you know, their mechanics is absolutely amazing. But the way they move around the map, it looks like they have a better fundamental idea of what is really important in the game. Because every single time they look like they're starting a fight, they're not really starting a fight. They're just having false engagements.
I mean, almost
and
everybody
hoping for
thinks that,
enemies to bait.
to what you just
honestly,
said about
Incilio is
chicken,
one of those
I would say
teams
just about
that
everybody
does well against teams that's very aggro. So I really
puts
like their
FNOP
play
as the
style,
favorite, bro.
and I wonder if they have anything else.
I mean, that's how it is every year, guys. A Philippine team is the favorite.
And we talk about how the
I will say this,
Southeast Asian
M4,
are following the current meta.
Onyx
I
was
like
kind of the
how they
favorite,
aren't
right?
necessarily
M4
breaking the meta, but trying
or
a
M5.
different style. As you
Onyx
mentioned, punishing
Indo
fast
was kind of the favorite.
team. That
It was a
could be
toss-up
one of
between
the
FCAP and
styles.
Onyx.
Honestly, if let's say they make it to
Ooh,
M6,
there it
they
is.
could be the dark horse.
Right now, we got to talk about heroes here because here in the wild card, so far, it hasn't been all that wild yet. But this is a report
You're
for
wild.
you guys. Cho is definitely a hot pick here. 6 wins in 6 games, 100% win rate. Same can be said about Louis, though it's half the games. Aurora, Harif, as well as Suyo.
Okay.
Suyo has been nerfed. And personally for me, the nerf, you can definitely feel it when you're going into the neutral objectives because the burst damage
Yo,
from
Jimbe,
Suyo
what's up?
is not as high as before, but still looking very good with 62.5% win rate, Harif 66, and
Okay.
Aurora, crazy. 5 wins in 6 games, 83% win rate.
I think.
I like to talk
Sorry,
about
guys. I'm like working on my laptop while trying
them have been used on the EXP
to do
side.
this for you
All
guys.
of them has been used on the Rome side. How flexible Cho is in any available metas out there.
Yeah.
Cho could be a very, I would say,
Don't mind me,
it's like
guys.
a plug and play, right? No matter what kind of style you want to play, what kind of momentum you want to use, Cho will
Okay,
always
we
fit
plug
in
into
any
the-
kind of draft and in any
To
kind
the
of
guy over here.
You know, honestly, like whoever designed Cho, you know, props to you, man. Like I did said, he can survive anything. He can be in
Oh,
any
shit.
situation. He can be played as a tank. He can be played as a damage dealer.
Yep.
Honestly, split pusher as well. Other than that, Louis definitely showed that in terms of macro play, absolutely amazing. And Aurora, even though not a lot of people are all that big on Aurora, but looking at the control that she is able to dish out, honestly amazing. In fact, yesterday we had a play of the day where Reaper was the one with the Aurora able to steal away the Lord, and that was an amazing play by the guy. Definitely game winning. So we got to see. Maybe Insila will pick that up again today. But
Fuck me,
of course, it
bro.
all depends on the draft.
I would like to
Why
see
does this all have to be so difficult?
As we know, Cyclops has been quite good of us recent. Veil is
Shit.
quite good as well. All these kind of like burst capability of mages. We haven't seen Farsa as
Yeah,
much
no,
of
not
yet.
Farsa.
Eve as much of yet. So I would like to see more
Oh,
variety.
to be fair, Eve gets banned. So
Oh, yeah,
Eve is
yep.
for sure pretty
Yep.
strong. It's just that she always gets banned, you know. Like which is-
Alongside with Chip as well.
yeah, no, no.
Oh.
People are letting him go.
Oh,
And
okay.
people are not picking up the chip. I mean, like, okay, I get it. Okay, I tried out Chip in rank. Very strong hero. A lot of damage. The only problem with Chip is that you can't front line with the Chip anymore. You kind of have to go around the map. You got to flank and then use your teleport to bring people to the mages or the marksman. So the way
That
you
not
play
an
Chip is a
Ethernet
little bit
cord?
more different now. Now that
Yeah.
the tank.
Hi,
I
guys.
think it's similar to how you're gonna play like a Louis, very macro as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
You need to
very
rely on your team, the communication as well. How would you want to set up your fights? It's either you're gonna play from front to back or back to front. But most likely with a Chip, similar to a Louis,
Fuck me,
you would
bro.
want to play back to front.
Yeah. Something like you want to play.
I
at an
probably
off
shouldn't be
angle.
doing this
But
on
now,
stream.
Again, talking about the games here today. First game of the day. We got
It's
to
the
look at
Ethernet
who's
cord,
going
right?
up, against the other team. Now the ideal preparation. We got a quote here from Coach G. What I like about the players is their willingness to admit mistakes and adapt. Even when there's negative feedback, they use it to improve. Everyone knows how to play now. What sets a team apart is how one gives them ideas. That's why I would like to thank those who help us scrim, especially the M6 representatives from the Philippines. And honestly, we can see in their gameplay, it makes a lot of sense if they take a lot of inspiration from the Philippines because they rarely make mistakes and they know how to force mistakes from everyone else.
I like to point out.
I'm
the
sorry,
willingness
guys.
to
I know you're like, what the hell is he
not
doing right now?
everyone are able to admit when
But
they
I'm doing
did
a lot
anything
right now,
wrong.
okay?
To be able to admit it and to be able to recover from it is definitely a
No,
big
only
thing. And
only
as you
Malaysian
mentioned,
casters
Rafael,
are casting
taking
for.
inspiration as well from the
I'll be right
M6
back, guys. I'll be right back.
representatives, especially from Philippines, is a big factor for them. How they improve themselves as a player, as a team as well, being able to perform at the highest level for now. And I really, really would like, of course, honestly, I would like 2 teams to be able to make it to M6 from Wildcard, but there's only one. If it happens to be Incilio, I would like to see more from them. What is in store by this team?
No, honestly, like they have a very good chance here because you just watched the play of the day, which is Reaper on that Aurora, able to steal away the Lord, swap the items very fast and make sure that he survived the engagement. Look at this. It looks like they want a fight, but while they're moving forward, they're moving backwards as well. They're putting they're putting enemy team into their own box. And I was actually watching a different clip there. But anyways, they know how to manipulate the team fight.
Yep.
They set something up so that everyone gets inside a box. They immediately form a box around the opponent. And then once they're trapped, there's no way for you to run, and you just got to take free damage. So honestly, Incilio, props to the coach. The coach is doing an amazing job because the team is playing like a fine oil machine.
I agree. I mean, would you say that they take kiting to a next level?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How they be able to manipulate those team fights, as you mentioned. They look like they want to start a fight, but somehow backing off, but at the same time dishing out good amount of damage as well. not easy to be able to teach as well as to practice those kind of team fights.
I have it. The wins of Incilio.
That could be the
Like again, they play like water. They play like the wind. They're very fluid. They move the opponents into a direction where they can have an advantage. I love how they play that way. Like the macro.
All right, I found another Ethernet cord.
On
I'm gonna try this one now.
Right now we gotta move on. Because
problem is I can't finish installing Windows on this.
The Mongols here. Jinlin, Mikey, Zetsu, as well as Bankai.
On this laptop, unless I'm connected to a network.
When it comes to the mechanics,
but my current Ethernet cord is plugged into my PC that I'm streaming on, so I can't unplug that or else we'll lose stream. So I had to find another Ethernet cord, and the other one I just found a second ago didn't work for some reason.
What have they shown so far? I think it's a good foundation. It's a good momentum to build upon for the Mongols, and right now, it's a do-or-die match for them. Just let everything out and no regrets.
Yeah, Ridix K really needs to step up for this one because yesterday, a lot of mistakes. But now we got to talk about Incilio. Don't, Lovely, Reaper, Justinian, as well as Maniac. And again, in terms of outstanding plays, I got to say everyone on this squad is outstanding. Don't, Lovely, Reaper, Maniac, Justinian, every single one. I don't have a single person that's saying, oh yeah, this guy is scary. No, everyone is doing their jobs.
I mean, with Reaper getting the play of the day yesterday.
This guy's got a broken tip.
Could get another one today. Depends on the momentum, depends on how the team plays together, synergize well together. But yeah, props to the coach as well to be able to bring all these 5 soldiers onto the battlefield and to be able to give out good results so far in the wildcard stage.
Why?
Shout out to Coach G, but now I want to talk about the Mongols here because for them to go up against Incilio, there's a lot.
Why is it doing me like that, guys?
Because in terms of, like I said, Incilio, the wins of Incilio, they force the enemy to be in a position where they want them to be.
Oh shit.
And the Mongols, they play very aggressive, but to their own detriment. Like they put themselves in tough situations where I feel like Incilio will punish a lot.
Yeah, I mean, a lot to improve.
All right, we're gonna go check one last thing.
But you can only take what's in front of you, and right now Incilio is in front of them. So whatever they have done for yesterday's matches or scrims, they have to let it out now on the battleground. Just now you did mention about the wins of Incilio, right?
Yeah.
A bit of fun fact. Incilio literally means to leap upon in Latin.
Leap upon?
Or to attack in Latin. So, I mean, it's mentioned here, are they going to be a hyper-aggressive team? Not necessarily.
Not, like, yes and no. They're aggressive, but not hyper, not unnecessary.
I agree.
I think that's the one. They're not unnecessarily aggressive. But now we jump into the first draft of the day here in the wild card. It looks like Incilio will be on the first pick. Mongols will be on the second pick, which for now, fun fact, here in the wild cards, team in the second pick, 66% win rate. We'll see how that translates later when we go to the Swiss stage. But now let's look at the bans here. Eve, Fanny has been banned out by Coach G, and Coach Buyo has banned out the Jushin as well as Gato Kacha, where both Jushin as well as Fanny, 100% ban rate.
I mean, again, can't see both of these heroes on the wildcard stage. To be fair, I would want to see a Farsa could be picked up here as one of the first few pickups, but
I love Farsa, but I don't know, man. so far, the wildcard teams haven't been that wild just yet. You know, they're like, whatever the matter was a few weeks ago, we're sticking with it because once you see the once you see the picks, a lot of the nerfed heroes are still being picked up, and you know, to be fair, they do good.
It could be day one nerfs.
Yeah, it could be day one nerfs.
Just trying to pick up something much more comfortable for them to be able to play with.
I'm a mess, bro. I'm a fucking mess, guys. All right, whatever.
Doing quite a lot and doing quite well as well. I mean, 100% win rate.
Sorry, guys.
In the wildcard stage. For the side of the Mongols.
Sorry for the wait. Where the fuck's my vape at, bro? Oh, it's in my hand. Ha!
How it's gonna get banned out? I mean,
Cho banned out.
They also know the stats. They also know the.
Look how much the bans have already changed, bro. No chip ban.
with the Matilda, but looks like they're picking up the, oh my god, how can I forget about the Hilda? Hilda picked up, and now Coach Buyo picking up.
All right, what's up, guys?
The Khalid as well. Again, very flex. You can put in Rome, you can put in EXP, but if he's in the EXP, let me tell you, this Hilda is not going to allow him to move around the map.
From an amateur standpoint, in ranked games, I played Hilda against Khalid.
Yeah.
I bullied Khalid.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Hilda is too
strong.
Too strong.
You can
No Diddy.
out-heal the quicksand guard just by
right.
being in the bush. And you can kind of
We're ready now.
out-damage the
We're
quicksand
prepared.
guard as well. So
I got so much stuff I'm trying to cram into these last 2 days before I fly,
gonna be a
man.
tough,
I'm going to get a
tough
haircut
battle.
tomorrow, guys. I still got to pack. I got to pick an outfit out for the gala because they want us to, like, not dress in suits, but dress cool or something. I don't fucking know. It's just, it's a lot, man.
So far, no one has picked it up just yet. And there you go, the fun fact that you mentioned. Encilio literally means to leap upon or attack in Latin. It's the sign that it will be hyper-aggressive. Not hyper-aggressive, but it's enough. But now, moving into the draft here, Coach Buyo has picked up the Khalid as well as the Alpha. Very strong front lines. May be able to deal with the Hilda.
Bro, I always get a good haircut. What do you mean? When do I ever come like when I do events?
You know,
Bro, I always come fly with the haircut.
Especially pairing out with the
I'm not cutting the top at all, man.
Teleport her back
I'm just fucking fading up the sides.
A good amount of damage and to be able to avoid confrontation against the Alpha as well as the Khalid right now. Yes, Mongols have good frontliners, but they need to be able to dish out tons amount of damage, especially against the Hilda with the heal, with the shield that she has as well. So
what do we got, guys?
I'm looking somewhere along the lines of a Nathan right now, or maybe is it too early?
I'm even thinking of something to punish the Hilda. Maybe possibly something like a Tigreal, picking up the Tigreal early, because if not, then it's most probably going to get banned out. Honestly, for Mongols, they don't have an answer for the Hilda. In terms of damage, they can damage the Hilda with the Alpha, but someone has to keep the Hilda there because very experienced Hilda players, they don't use their first skill to charge in and deal damage and to chase someone. They use it to escape. So they need some kind of lockdown, and they have it with this Aurora.
Blue Yi making the comeback. I saw some of the highlights from Rosa last night. Golly.
Between them and Encilio, Encilio looks like more of a specialized draft where the Mongols is following the meta.
I'm just worrying about pacing right now because looking at the Mongols lineup, right, you have Alpha, you have Khalid, you have Aurora, and you need to be able to land your skills. And to be able to land your skill, you would hope that the opponent has very low mobility kind of hero. Hilda is not that low mobility. She has her own dash. Loey, again, can be able to teleport from front to back, and she can hide in the bushes really well. She won't show her face too much, and the positioning of Loey will be at the back line. So Mongols would definitely have to bait out the positioning of Encilio, and that could be quite hard because we've seen in the first day how Encilio plays. Back and front, kiting is very good. Just manipulating the team fight is so, I would say, a specialty of Encilio. So Mongols right now, it's a bit tough.
Easy ends win.
It's doable, but it's a bit tough.
Right now, looking at the bans here, Suyo has been banned out, same as the Bruno. Looks like the Mongols, they are targeting Justinian in the jungle. However, knowing Justinian, he has a lot. His hero pool is very deep. He can still go for the Nolan, he can still go for the Joy, and the like. So a lot of options.
Might go something assassin here.
Now, they got a ban out. In my personal opinion, I kind of feel like the Nolan is a pretty good ban here, and they're the ones that ban out the Tigreal. So now it's on the
Encilio.
If they want to get rid of long-range marksmen here, honestly, the Natan is not a bad shot at it.
Yeah.
You think Ulf has a chance against BTK in the best of one? Yeah.
Again, in general, there aren't many
I think it's possible.
magical defense items to be able to withstand, to be able
I think
to
it should be a good game.
protect against a Natan. So that's why I would opt to go for the Natan up against this Encilio's lineup.
The arrows mean whether the hero was nerfed or buffed in the last patch, or whether the hero was nerfed in the last patch.
Something like a curry could be an option.
It was cool on the first
but I
day.
think you would be able to follow up against.
First, Ulf's got to make it out of wild card though.
Yeah, Tilda pretty
Which I think
solid
they're
team up
definitely
here
the
as well.
favorite, but you never
The
know, right?
Mongols, they're still hiding where this Khalid is going. It could go to the EXP, could go in roam position. Like you said, Adine, if it goes to the EXP, he's not going to have a good time going up against the Hilda. The Mongols can still hide it by picking up their marksman here. Honestly, still quite a bit of picture. They used the 1-1 as well as Melissa yesterday. But
Whoa!
the Granger. This is a
Whoa!
debut pick. Has been buffed, has been revamped, in fact.
Whoa!
So far, no teams has picked the
Gold lane
Mongols with the
Granger?
first one.
Nice. You did mention about a long range damage, right? I mean, Granger fits that to a T right now to be able to deal at a very maximum range. Doesn't need to come near with them, so it really depends. But Granger, one thing that I've noticed, is a very momentum-based kind of a hero. You need to be able to get
the
momentum
Joy
early on to be able to use Granger effectively. And looking at Incilio, good shout out with the Joy pick. Something much more comfortable for them to be able to use.
Joy will
Again,
fuck
a lot of
Granger and
dashes,
will fuck
very hard to catch. So this is what
Aurora,
I'm afraid for the
but could have
Mongols.
trouble
Can
against
the Aurora
Khalid
catch
and
the Joy? Can the Khalid catch the Loyi?
and Alpha.
Can the Alpha catch the Hilda?
They need some kind of catcher, someone to stop the Joy, because the Joy is going to be very difficult for both Aurora as well as
They
Granger
go for
to
the
deal
Kaja
by
here. We saw the
themselves.
Kaja last night.
I'm not even against the Kaja here. Something to slow them down, someone to catch.
Go
'Cause
for the
they have
Ruby,
damage.
Kaja.
They just need some kind of catch.
Barats?
And their final pick here is going to be the
Barats?
Barat. So this Khalid is going to the wrong position.
Barats
So their
EXP
playmaker is
I
gonna be
don't know, man.
Bankai is going to be the one to numb them up
Bankai!
and then push them down and hoping to get a kill.
I like
Pika
this
Diff!
become
What's
the
up, bro?
last Pick for the Barats, because yes, you can't catch them all, but you can.
I'll be
catch
seeing
at
you
least
soon,
one
buddy,
of
old
them, right?
pal.
And with Barats, you could punish the Joy.
I'll be seeing you
could
soon.
Punish the Hilda, just straight up. If you see Hilda up front, eat her
I'll be
up,
seeing you soon,
and
Pika.
then just kill her, and then immediately it's gonna be a 5 versus 4 in the team fight.
There you go, folks. This is going to be the first game of the day. And Cilio going up against the Mongols. Now we have a debut by Renex.
Do I need to bring a
with
nice
the
American
Granger.
vape
This
for
is gonna be
Zane?
the first Granger
Or is he
in
good,
the wild
Pika?
card. Will it be able to actually knock down Incilio to the ground, or will Incilio keep on with their aggression?
Did he bring
showing
extras this
attack?
time?
This welcome to the land of Dawn.
Welcome to the land of Dawn, ladies and gents. This is gonna be the first match of day 2 wildcard stage. The Mongols up against Incilio. It's a do or die match for the Mongols right now, and the Barat is gonna go up against the Hilda. Should
Brought like
be
7
able
himself.
to-
Damn, I might be asking him for some.
I would say 50-50, but I'm still leaning towards Hilda because I mean, such a good hero nowadays.
Oh yeah, honestly, very good hero. However,
Bro,
I
if that
have
man
not
goes
been
through
using
7 in
Barrage
3
in
weeks,
for quite a while
he's got
now,
a
so
fucking problem,
I'm not
bro.
incredibly sure about
Nah.
the
Ain't no
movement
way,
here.
bro.
But now for you guys at home,
I'm
the
bringing
X-Pack
2.
Available from the
I'm bringing
18th of
2, man.
November all the way to the 29th of December. Complete all active tasks during the event to reach level 75 for free. Get amazing rewards, including Claude's battle emote, MC's glory avatar.
Bro, the
border,
Mongols is the biggest
Mongols battle
disappointment in this
emote,
wild
and
card.
new special
It's
stage
really
box
not,
that's
bro.
off the shield for free. Claude's MC
told you guys I
exclusive
wasn't
skin,
expecting
Challenger
that much
Spark,
from him.
Live Skin, Cosmic Blaze, M6 exclusive, Claude figurine, Claude Sacred Statue. Everything there is for you guys. Just make
But who
sure you
knows?
guys
They could get the
to
dub,
level
man.
75.
Correct, right.
Their
right
draft's a
there.
little
So
sussy,
that's gonna
sussy
get
baka, but hey.
First minute mark, of course, there aren't going to be a lot of aggressive.
Barats
gameplay
against-
by both of
actually,
the teams. Both of these teams need to get to that
Barats
level 4.
against the... But honestly, the thing is still, you're still getting out-rotated. That's the problem, man.
Very interesting here.
I feel like at least the
War Crimes
Khalid could
coming in
keep up.
from, the Edith as well as the Louis. So looking
What
like
about
they wanna do a
Benedetta?
little bit more damage here, and looking at the Granger. So the Granger is going for Thrill,
Or
Weapon
even
Master,
Cho
and
EXP
yeah, looks like he's just
against
wanting
the
to
Hilda.
move on damage. He's not looking for a movement speed or a defense.
But I guess if you have Cho, you
They
want it to be in the
very
roam position,
This
right?
could go back to their own name, right? Being hyper-aggressive. This could be the playstyle of Incilio right now for this particular match. They know that they do have the upper hand in terms of their draft. But Reaper right now, taking a good amount of damage. That is not what you want from the Loyi.
Yeah, so far Shenlin is doing quite good at actually harassing the Louis. The Louis is stuck at level 3, and the Louis has to go back, so probably going to miss an entire minion wave. The Mongols, the mid duo, is doing quite good, and now they are controlling the turtle here.
I mean, this could be a free turtle for Mongols. with the crowd control that they
How did the
have.
RQ game look last night? They 2-0'd Mongols, right?
Looks on Zetsu secures
Oh.
the turtle, and right now Maniac
Nice Dennis
is in the front
welcome,
line.
Maniacs.
Immediately goes
Though.
on to Reaper, and now Lovely.
Lovely.
Continue to fight, but looks like the Mongols.
Bro,
are
is that
escaping.
LaFell on play-by-play?
Next
My
on the
guy.
The Mongols, they
My
know that they
Gizzy.
do have the upper
My
hand in terms
Glizzy.
of team fight with the ultimate that they have, but for now,
My
Shenlin-
T Grizzy.
Yeah, Shenlin is all alone going up against Reed, but the flicker makes sure that Shenlin doesn't actually get executed there.
Okay, good by the Mongols. Good start by them. Winning those fights, winning the neutral objective is good for them because they are very strong in terms of team fight, right? I mean, they do have the Aurora, they have the Alpha, they have the Khalid. Three
I fly out
skills that be able to lock down Maniac. or
late
to lock
Saturday
down
night,
the
early
now.
Sunday
But as I
morning.
mentioned,
Like, my flight's at
bar
like
is
5,
set
6
as well.
a.m.
You
I'll
see
be
the
at the
Hilda
airport
up
around
front,
2 a.m.
Just use the Detona's Welcome, eliminate her immediately, and then you can win the next team fight because you have the upper
Be
hand in
vibing.
terms of 5 versus 4, and that is what they did. Although they did not get the kill, but the idea is there by the Mongols.
Yeah, right now, honestly, the Mongols are playing quite well. They're playing very passively, but in a controlled way. They're not overextending. They're not making any silly mistakes. Don't. Looks like first item priority is going to be the Malefic Gun instead of the Blade of Despair. So looking like the matchup against the Granger here, probably a losing matchup, opting for more range.
Loaded
I don't
diaper,
mind that at all.
yeah.
I mean, to be able to
Who
see
isn't, bro?
at
Come
a
on, who
distance,
isn't?
Right? That could be the idea for Don't not wanting to confront immediately because, I mean, Granger do smack upon anyone on that lane as well with the skill set. So right now, Don't is just being able to survive. I
I'm
mean,
into.
mitigating
Listen,
any
but I am
particular
not.
risk so
I am
far.
not
Yeah, Rhapsody is
judgmental, man.
from Reenact.
I'm into
But now
all
looking at the
colors,
turtle, so far, it
shapes,
does look like the Mongols,
sizes,
they're positioned a little bit better. around
languages.
the turtle here, Zetsu, Bankai, as well as Meiki is there to make sure that if anyone wants to challenge this, they can fight back.
I pick
Bankai,
option
first
D,
item
all of
priority
the
is
above.
Thunderbelt.
All
He's
of
gonna
the
be stacking
above.
decks real soon. Turtle has been stood up by Zetsu here.
No contest at all right now. I mean, yes, Maniac and Lovely.
Incilio is
they aren't able
EECA.
to do anything. Just
They
have
always
to
have a
get
slow
that
start, man.
begin in getting that second turtle so far. I mean, right
Bro,
now, they are kind of
James
like
Dean,
focusing
I'm
on
done, bro.
Maniac as well as Dawn to be able for them to get the itemization for the Beatrix as well as the Joy, and waiting for the right opportunity to be able to pounce on the Mongols. So far, from the Mongols, playing it quite passive, just focusing on the neutral objective so far is the idea for them, but
Diversion onto Renex K, and there's
There you
nothing
go.
he can do. First blood for Don't.
being patient
That's tough.
it's not punishing, right? Being patient can be a bless, can be a virtue as well, but Detona's
Oh.
welcome.
Yep, Daytona's welcome.
There you go.
onto one member of Insil.
Oh!
He's able
The
to run
flicker!
away with the electrifying beat.
Y'all better get that kill, bro! He got it. 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 He got it.
As well.
I mean, 2-for-1, that could go the side of Mongols
And
right now.
Cilio
Yes,
have a rough laning phase,
their
bro.
marksman was being
Their
taken
early
care of
game,
on the top
their early to
side,
mid,
but the reaction,
they're
the
like
timing for
first
them to be
7
able to
minutes,
counter
kind of
engage
rough,
back
bro.
on the bot side, making them, I would say, a bit on top right now for the Mongols.
Yeah, honestly, very good reactions coming in from the Mongols. Able to take down Justinian as well as Maniac is looking very good for them. 1.3k goal lead ahead. They were able to get the bottom turret. In the meantime, Incilio as well taking
My
advantage
point
of
being with
taking
Incilio
down, Renex K. They were able
is
to get
that
the top. So for now,
Playing like
sure,
this
Mongols have more kills.
won't work against the
In
big
terms of grade,
dogs.
it looks
Wild
pretty
card,
even now.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
can slide through like this, but
6-minute mark. Renex just gonna focus on the top side, manage to get the top side, and right now they're gonna rotate back to the mid. I think that would be the next focus.
he did.
But
Oh,
Insidia
spinning
right now,
backwards
a bit too
because he
fast
wouldn't have
for
got the
my liking,
stun.
right? I mean, they're not
He didn't have
using
flicker, I don't think.
their
He might have had
ultimate as
flicker,
well
I don't
yet.
know.
Yes, they used once by Reaper and they got a kill at top. But I would like to see more, a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear
I mean,
you.
they
But
still
now
got the
Incilio-
kill.
Again, they're being.
Well, he didn't need to. The call was good. If he didn't use the flicker-
The turtle has pawn. It looks like the Mongols, they're gonna be getting this turtle. Lovely as well as Reaper is down in front. Looking like they want to
Bang! Guy!
But Lovely flickered in on
Vernix,
Zetsu.
Destinata
Zetsu's
comes
taking a
out.
little bit of damage, but
Maniac
Renex
goes down.
able to get a kill, but
Justinian able to get it.
grabs the
Lovely
turtle.
does go down for it,
Bankai
though.
able to take down a Lovely.
2-for-0.
Now Justinian is gonna run away from
2-for-0,
Bankai.
turtle over
Overall,
Incilio.
right now, Mongols,
The
even with
Mongols
that
gonna get a
loss, they
tower
wanna
here?
move forward. They wanna
Oh,
get
yeah.
this mid lane turret,
think
and
they-
they're gonna get it.
Yeah, they don't mind at all. Losing that turtle it doesn't
Cilio
matter
might
to
take
them.
this game right here, brother man.
Whoa.
And
What's
bro,
that
he just
mean?
went
Dude, that was
fishing.
good from
My guy just went fishing.
Justinian sleeping. It's like Justinian tried to get a kill onto the Alpha, but the Alpha charge just
Ghost.
all the way
I think
to
good things about China. Guys, man,
the
listen.
question on how
Go
Mongols
watch
will
my
catch
prediction
Justinian.
video.
And I guess
We're
my
100% right now.
right there
I
with the
called all
overtime.
this shit. I called
Right
it all,
on
bro.
point. As they were about to take that mid turret, they also got the life of Justinian. 5 for 1 at the 7-minute mark. 2K goal lead by the Mongols. This is quite surprising by the Mongols right now. Again, do or die, it doesn't matter for them. They are stepping up.
Right now, Lovely being in the front lines. Bankai still having
Flicker?
the flicker. He used it on the Hilda. And right now they're dealing the damage. Maniac's gonna get taken down by Bankai. Zetsu misses the spear of Alpha. And it looks like that's all they're gonna get. So far, Bankai has been the playmaker for the Mongols.
I like the flicker, I like the aggression as well, both by Bankai as well as Shenlin right there. They know the targets are clumped up in one particular area and they all dove in and managed to get a kill. And right now the Mongols are kind of in the driving seat right now.
Oh, yeah.
2.7k goal lead, almost reaching 3k. In Celio, I would say they are caught off guard somehow.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah, I mean, a bit too passive so far. Yes, the Divergent have came in from Reaper, but so far...
The trophy does look
one
nice
kill
in the corner of the map there.
8 minutes of gameplay.
I would say it's because of Shenlin, right? Shenlin so far, as this Khalid roam, is able to move around the map and actually fight out in Celio. Always understanding where Lovely is, where Reaper is.
Don't just got bought in.
Nothing is really a big
BOD
surprise
locked in.
for them. So I kind of feel like shout-outs to the roamer
Rush Lord.
from the Mongols, actually making this macro play from the Mongols possible. Looks like Incilio wants that bottom turret. And look at that. Look at the roamer. Look at Shenlin. He's having eyes on the movement of Incilio. I'm not so sure how he understands how Incilio moves around the map, but he's doing a good job. He's always there, knowing where they are.
Yeah, at least gives out the vision, having the information as well. Is the Divergent have been used or not? That could be a vital key point for the Mongols to plan out their next move. Maniac, first item priority would be the anti-Keras right now. Yes, a good item,
Oh,
but Renac,
you're dead, bro.
Gideon,
Nice flicker. Oh, what a bait! What a bait, bro. You feel bad after that. You feel like shit after that, Justinian. Golly. You gotta feel like shit, bro.
Able to survive right there. And to be fair, Justinian had to do that. He had to take that opportunity.
That
Try and
hurts.
get a kill.
You're gonna sleep on that one tonight, bro.
His day right now. 7-1, 10-minute mark. Yes, the first slot was taken care of on the top side, but look at the map control the Mongols have right now.
Let me just say, this might be the caster curse or whatever, man. Like we were talking about Celia, but look at the Mongols. The Mongols are showing up. They're looking like the ones that can win game number 1 against Incilio. Incilio is the one that looks like they're trying to look for opportunities to fight back, but they don't have the opportunity just yet.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the item build as well, Granger 1 item ahead of the Beatrix, the Khalid having the Radiant armor to be able to withstand the Loyi as well as the Edith. Looking at the Alpha, very tanky as well with the Winter Crown to be able to use it. Very
Gonna haunt him in his
effectively,
dreams,
very
boys.
aggressively. And honestly, for the side of Incilio, other than Don, Justinian only would have the good amount of damage to be able to deal upon the Mongols and to be able to survive. But hey, I mean,
yeah, look at the goal difference here. Look at the goal difference for the EXP. That's the biggest goal gap so far among all the players here. Looking at the goal gap in gold, it's pretty big as well, but the biggest is definitely the EXP. 4,000 gold for Maniac. First item in 9 minutes. I understand he wants to build components first, but that's a pretty late first item priority by Maniac.
And normally you would want to prioritize the Thunderbolt and to be able to stack it up immediately, right? And if this game goes until 25
diversion.
minutes, that could be good. But right now, the Diversion not showing
Oh,
themselves
really
yet. They
escape.
know, they
Open
know,
the
they
map.
know, they know.
Oh!
He charges it!
Well played, well played, well played.
Now Lovely trying to escape. Reaper is so low. Lovely as well. Shannon is in front line. Renex K gets the kill.
Oh!
Goes in with Alpha Charge.
Rin!
Now goes on to Don't moves back in and Don't gets taken out.
Rin does go down. No, Rin gets kill X. That's it. GG's. Well played. See you later. You just got slept. Night night. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the Mongols bite.
You know what? It's only Shenlin. Shenlin is making sure that he delays his recall.
Oh, no. Justinian is going to have a very hard time to get back, and this could allow the Mongols to take the first inhibited turret on the mid side. But Can we just rewind back on how
They go over to Lord. They're
knew
like, yeah, we're good.
Insidia was in that particular bush? The instinct that they have, like something is not right. All the lanes, everyone is missing right now.
It's too quiet.
It's too quiet.
It's too quiet here. And
Did
yeah,
he just guess it? Did he just guess it? We got to go back to that later.
Say it's his discipline, and this is one of the things that make Granger such a good goal laner nowadays. When you
Did he full on
stack,
guess that?
You can spam your Death Sonata. You can spam your Rhapsody. He can open up the map, and once you see him there,
Granger ult checked. Yeah. For some reason, I thought the Sandstorm. I was like, wait, did he Sandstorm into that bush?
Looking at itemization here as well, looks like RenXK is building this Granger because Granger again is skill-based hero, so pumping all those basic stats here, making sure that there's a lot of physical attack.
Yeah, right now a lot is on the mid side, and the Mongols is gonna focus on both inhibited turrets on top as well on the bot side. But right now the bot side, there's no minion. Incilio would have not much of a difficult time to be able to clear that Lord, but the next wave is gonna come immediately after. The Mongols are gonna focus on the bot side, having the next item for Miki just now.
I put this series as 2-1 to Incilio, but I honestly, I want to say I said it in my, I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure I said in my video that this game could go either way, that this was a tough one.
Like, look at the Mongols, right now hovering around 9,000. 9,000.
Power level's almost over 9,000, guys.
Here. And what is this? A War Axe on RenXK. I haven't been playing a lot of Granger, man, but I have not seen a War Axe. Like, this could be the item
get some true damage
now. I don't know, but this is very interesting. Like, I feel like all the Granger players
because you can just spam,
and they're asking questions like, is this the new build? Is this the meta build? Or is this just a RenXK thing?
It could be both.
I'm confused. So how does his skill work now? Like, he can just get ults whenever he wants now? I gotta watch how, I gotta go look him up and see how he works.
A bit of movement speed on that item as well to be able to run away from Joy, Justinian just now. Focusing on Granger himself.
How's the big hit work now?
Sure, we shall see how does it affect. But honestly, at this point of time, having 8.5k good lead, 11 kill to 1, good map control. Any item I wouldn't be, questioning about whatever he builds right now.
Right now, RenXK, the only defensive item that he really has is the Rose Gold Meteor, because his only threat is Justinian. Looking at the stacks here, 678 stacks. He killed, like, I don't know how many minions at this point with 678 stacks. He can use Rhapsody, or like, look at his energy. It barely goes down. And this is why I'm seeing teams going for gold lane instead of the jungle, because in the jungle, you get the stacks slowly. But as a gold laner, you saw that 15 minutes in, almost 700 stacks.
That could be a very good case on why you should put Granger on the gold lane right now to be able to farm those stacks as efficiently as possible. 15-minute mark. The third Lord, if I'm not mistaken, right now is up upon us on the top side. Incilio not moving an issue, but right now moving forward is lovely. Bankai just gonna flicker away from the onward use by the ED.
Yeah, he's gonna be
sniper out.
Careful there. Renan Dope with the Renner snipe not hitting onto anyone, checking the bushes here. Looking at the Mongols as well, they're not forcing the Lord. They're still controlling the waves. Incilio, they're in a bit of a trouble because the top side at mid, oh, look at RenXK just pumping damage.
Yeah, bro, he is just pumping.
Is trying to get an angle.
Oh,
and RenXK,
he just spams that shit, bro. Ults back. How does that work now? He has energy now, and his stack can increase energy capacity. More energy equals more skill spam.
And now Miki at the back.
Lovely low. He just throw the poke is kind of crazy.
They're winning this matchup around the Lord. The Mongols are still on it, looking at Maniac.
Uh-oh! Justinian's gonna get, no, Zetsu gets it!
Zetsu able to control the Lord, and now using the Witch of Crown.
Maniac down. That's G's, boys.
The Mongols.
Just go home. Renex, you don't gotta do this. You don't gotta do it, bro. You don't gotta do it, bro! Relax!
If he flickered forward with energy as well right now, could be able to use the Death Sonata, the Rhapsody as well, to get at least one more kill from the side of Mongols right there. But honestly, that was a very, very good timing of retribution.
How do the stacks work? Every time he hits somebody or every time he gets a kill on a minion? How does it work?
Or any particular stance that is available for Incilio.
Every time he uses his Rhapsody skill?
Very, very good by Zetsu. But right now, how are they going to use this Lord? Or is it going to be, again, another defensive capability?
Kill equals stack.
Well, Death Sonata all the way, just trying to pump as
Kill
much
on a minion
damage
or
as
kill
he
on a
can.
person?
The Lord has been taken care of. Incilio has made sure that the Lord doesn't enter the base. Justinian tried to get onto RenXK. However, unable to...
Minion or monster
on it.
last hit, gotcha.
The electrifying
Killing
beam.
anything, okay.
Bankai,
Oh.
one member.
Bung!
It looks like
Kai!
they got caught. Lovely is gonna get taken down, but
Oh!
Gets a
Mongols, don't throw, bro. Don't throw, man.
Lovely Maniac is taken down as well. And now
Don't
the
throw,
Mongols,
man. Clean
they're
up.
Still looking at the base. The base is hovering around half HP. 4 members here. But looks like they can't force it. And Celio clears out the minion waves.
I like how the Mongols play that. Very disciplined, very good communication. But right now, Shenlin, gotta be careful.
Taking a lot of damage. The Justinian isn't
Oh,
gonna
no.
force
Bro,
it.
Rinnex! Rinnex! Do your thing, bro! Do your thing, bro!
Now they've ended the game. Mongols wins against Incilio.
When their backs up against the wall, they bounce back, they pounce back with aggression, with their own dignity.
That's what I'm talking
as
about,
well right
boys.
there. And that Granger pickup, honestly, that is the difference maker right there. Being able to farm up really, really well, effectively, efficiently as well. And look at the damage that he pumped out at the last moment of the game.
Yeah, honestly, looking at the reactions coming in from Incilio, they look stunned. They are not sure what they were supposed to do in that matchup. I gotta say, props to the Khalid, because he's able to slow down the rotation so much. But yeah, the poking damage from the Rhapsody, from the Death Sonata, like, that's annoying to deal with.
I mean, we talk about how the Hilda could have a very good advantage up against the Barats, but what Barats did is very, very good.
I mean, we can't say Granger's going to be a good pick just yet, bro.
And I'm going to group up with my team. Whoever is in front, I'm going to use my Detona's Welcome, and I know that my Granger have the damage, my Aurora have the damage, and no one can get out because, again, with the Spear of Alpha, with the
My dog, your
Aurora
pin's
as well,
crooked.
no one can get out once I've used my Detona's Welcome.
Yeah, the only thing is I saw that in Celio, they didn't have an angle to go in, right? They want to start a fight. They do. But where? The moment they use the diversion, they all know. Like, the Granger can open the map a mile away, and then grabbing Bankai on the Barats, you can't instantly kill the guy. And even the Shenlin on that Khalid,
The Khalid, man.
is always around. Nothing is a surprise.
I mean, the Khalid could be the MVP, the hidden MVP as well, as you mentioned. Being able to roam a lot more well and to be able to give out good information. Okay, we have Lowy over here. We have Justinians over there. The diversion has not been used yet. The diversion has been used, so be careful.
Oh, we got to go back and see
All
that
of this
play,
kind of
bro.
information are being used well by the Mongols to be able to come up, okay, what's our next move?
Yeah, right now we got to look at itemization for both teams, and honestly, I haven't been playing a lot of Granger, man, but I have not seen a War Axe. Like, that make Grangers. You know what?
And if this game goes until 2025
Khalid's up there.
that could be good. But right now, the diversion not showing
Oh,
themselves yet. They know.
Yo. I'm pretty sure Khalid saw the ult. Pretty sure Khalid saw the ult.
Oh, and then he charges.
Not showing
Look.
minutes
See?
to stack
Look,
it up
look.
immediately, right? And
Look at
if
those.
this
Look
game
at the
goes
minigame.
until 20,
Yeah, he
25
sees the
minutes,
ult, bro. He knows the ult's
that could
coming.
be good, but right
They
now,
don't.
diversion,
But I don't think they knew that he knew the ult, that he saw the ult. I don't know. We also get Incilio, who I don't think they knew, bro.
not showing themselves yet. They know.
Oh, and then he charges it.
Because look, he ulted. He sandstormed before that even connected, bro. He had the sandstorm ready, bro. Yeah, they knew before.
Finds 3, and now Lovely trying to escape. Reaper is so low. Lovely as well. Shannon is in front line. RenXK gets the kill.
Because he went into the bush, bro.
Lovely as well.
Can't you? You can see the Lu Yi ult coming.
to stack it up immediately.
Like if you're in the
right? And if
bush,
this game goes
you
until
can see the
20,
circle,
25,
can't you?
That could be good, but right now the dive.
He charges it, finds 3, and now Lovely trying to escape. Reaper. Maniac, but they were able to do it, and because of that, he wasn't able to really have that big of an impact in the game. Maybe that's the build. Maybe just, I don't know. like I feel like the damage is good, but what I really like that ReNXK brought to the table was vision, extra vision. Just Death Sonata on every single bush, and then you'll figure out if someone's there or not. Maybe that's why you pick up the War X, because if you hit someone, you get War X stack. So when you see a stack go up, then you know someone's there. Maybe. I'm just, you know.
That could be a good shout as well. That could be bushes without entering the bush. Is a very, very advantageous stuff that you would have on your side up against, again, a Louis with diversion. And honestly, from the get-go, it's, I would say, one-way traffic.
What am I drinking? Green tea.
Securing the neutral objective, 3 lords, and also 2 turtles from
Ken,
again.
Bro, you did not say 2-1 Mongols, bro. You've been hyping up Incilio in Discord. No way, bro. Let me go double check that shit, bro.
They're gonna catch the Hilda with the mobility that she has. But it's proven that's not a problem. We just play with our own strength. We group up together, we are very strong in team fight, and we layer our ultimates one and another.
Yeah, ReNXK dealing the most amount of damage there. 67,000 damage. Again, most of it is probably just poking around.
Don't forget the quote, bro. Coping. I think Ince might win.
Did a lot of damage here. Shenli took a lot of damage. Bankai as well, being very strong frontliners. Maniac, 130.
I honestly wanted to go Mongols in this too, but it's not over yet, really.
Leading in this game, and someone has to, right? Someone has to. Lovely tries to set up for those engages, but unable to. Now,
yeah, that was a stompers.
MVP for this game. And honestly, for Mongols, it could go on to anyone. Everyone performed extremely well, but we got to give it to ReNXK. 67.7 total damage dealt for 1 and 11. And again, if you guys want to know the build, that's the build.
What was King playing?
Could be the next sort of item for any Green Jay users out there who are gonna be using Green
Bro, he's got rose gold.
Inside. And one good point that
of course they won.
On how the gold leaner Green Jay is
he's got rose gold, bro.
How he can collect all the stacks really fast.
How would he have lost?
Efficient as well, and to be able to just spam the Death Sonata as well as the Rhapsody.
Honestly, guys, I think we're only gonna watch the first series.
More stacks with every single hit from the Rhapsody or the Death Sonata.
Yeah, again.
I got work at what time? It's 2 a.m.
So good. So good. But yeah, the Granger, look at him.
I got work at 7:45 a.m., boys. God damn, bro. I'm a dumbass.
Is that he is skill based. Yep. Skill shot based. So you can miss your skill shots and someone can body block your skill shots. So he's amazing going up against front lines, but going up against back lines is going to be more and more difficult. This is amazing by the team. Everyone just jumped in, Raging Sandstorm, and look, he opened up the map. It's like, oh, someone's there. But no, the reaction is so fast. Maybe they know.
They know.
They know.
They know. This is somehow they know.
She knows.
Because immediately the Khalid opened up the Raging Sandstorm.
Doja, aren't you from like the middle of the United States? Aren't you on Central Time or some shit?
So honestly, I would like to feel, or I would like to.
This is my second day doing this in a row.
Know that somebody is
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Honestly, it was a very good all-around gameplay by the Mongols, and yes, it was a bit of a shock kind of a performance by Incilio. Maybe they were shocked as well, not expecting this kind of gameplay, this kind of aggression coming from the Mongols. But hey, this is the wild card.
She knows.
Why do you torture yourself? Is it for us?
She knows. By the way, Granger might be a thing.
No.
Granger might legit be a thing. Day number 1, we didn't see any Granger, but after what ReNXK has been showing, it could be good. Yeah. And you know what is good? You know what is good, Adin?
What is good?
Pandas!
Hello, Panda.
Bro, I pray to God there's a bunch of boxes of Hello Pandas in my fucking... When I get to my room in Malaysia, I hope there are a bunch of Hello Panda boxes in there.
Level up your day and visit Hello Panda's website for more. Hello Panda, hello Panda. I'll figure out the rest of the verse sooner or later. Give me one more day. Give me one more day. I'll get it.
You look so manly with the suit and all, right? I mean, you look stunning as well. But when you sing the Hello Panda, it's just it doesn't.
Hey yo.
Yeah, the game started quick.
What's the shade?
Use that voice.
Man.
Use that voice and sing the song.
A real man eats Hello Panda. Hello Panda.
Oh, they yapped for a while, bro. They yapped for a while, Ritz.
Very good snack. Very quick, very easy.
How many days is the wild card? What, 2 more days?
Energized for the next game because.
Or no, is it just tomorrow?
A world where the Mongols win.
Or 2 more days. Tomorrow is day 3. They'll wrap up group.
Where Mongols win 2-0.
And
What would happen?
What?
I think the last day will
You
be
gotta have a cinematic
Saturday, and it'll just be the one game. I won't be able to stream the one game because I'll be flying, but I'll probably tune in to watch it.
Camping in the Philippines and MY. What do you think about each region? And this is his voice. Philippines ranked games are harder. MY ranked games feel easier. Wow. The scrims, on the other hand, are hard in both countries. But overall, I like Malaysia more.
I don't like the emoji. It doesn't feel like he's
it doesn't
serious.
feel authentic.
You know, it doesn't feel like he was serious about it.
Yeah.
I like Malaysia, you know.
Shout out to Niso, by the way. Niso probably likes the cinematic.
Hey, no.
In a world. All right, go ahead.
Wait, we have one more. We have one more. You can use it again.
Oh, we have one more. All right, this night is from Coach G. How did you end up?
What's
coaching
funny is,
Filio?
never mind.
Before this, I joined IHC as a temporary coach. It was in Almaty that I met Incilio. IHC and Incilio were scream buddies then. Coach Red, head coach for Team Spirit, also recommended me to them. Most of the coaching was done online and due to the time zone difference. Practice sessions for me ran from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Damn.
Oh, it's because I'm in the group chat. Nisu goes, I feel like I've heard this cinematic voice before. And then LaFell goes,
I cannot relate at all.
LaFell goes, shout out Nisu.
I need water.
That is almost 12 hours of practice / training session. That's crazy, but hey, that is the sacrifice that you have to make to be the best, to be one of the best as well. So props to Coach G right there, and I'm happy that he has his opportunity right now with Incilio.
Shout out to Trex. Apparently he wants me to do a cowboy voice. I don't know, partner. Yeehaw all the way. We're going to draft. No. I'm not going to get myself into trouble.
Yeah.
We're going into the draft here, Andy. We're going into the draft.
Okay, I'm glad you did not continue down that path, that road. Okay, drafting phase for Team W2 right now. How will Incilio bounce back, or how will Incilio
I'm dead,
respond
guys.
to the aggression that the Mongols have provided in game number 1? We started with Mongols will be on the first pick, as well as Incilio will have the benefit of the second pick. And to be fair, again, 66 win rate for second pick teams. This could be good for Incilio, but
Shout out to T-Rex, baby.
Katot and Chow has been banned out. Meanwhile, Incilio banning out the Yuxin
He needs
mid,
to practice cowboy voice just a little bit.
as well as
I
the
said definitely Clint. I said definitely Clint VO in his future. Nice. It was like definitely Clint cosplay coming up.
Quite a lot of things here open. I wonder if Incilio wants to take away the alpha, because so far Zetsu. Oh, now I'm starting to see the theme. Zetsu, Bankai, they like Bleach.
Ah.
They like Bleach.
I mean, that is the most easiest way for you to pick out an IGN, right? Just pick whatever you like to watch. You know, it could be a TV show or a movie. And just pick one of the main characters, or one of the characters within that particular movie or that show.
I was talking about the alpha, but I was thinking Incilio would pick it up, but it looks like they're batting it out themselves. So I wonder if Mongols, they pick up an essential...
And now I'm sending
What else
Bankai
is
gifts
open
to
now?
our group
Hilda's
chat.
still, oh, Hilda is still open. But they're taking their time. They're wondering, is like, is it worth it though? High loss, they prefer the high loss over the Hilda. Or maybe they're just like, Maniac Hilda. What's the big deal?
I don't like the win rate of high loss just now. 29% win rate. 7 times being picked up. That's not good. I would hope that
All right.
number increases even further right now. Incilio again doubling down on the Hilda once again with the Suyo.
Yeah, okay, so the CEO, he can be a little bit more aggressive, hopefully, because so far we saw the Joy didn't really have a good time actually going for a lot of early trades. I wonder if he will change that up. Now the Mongols still with the high loss, they can switch it up. It can be XP, it can be Rome. They were able to take down the Hilda by picking up the Barats. If they don't pick it up now, then he could get banned out.
Zetsu,
like
and he said Zetsu is Naruto, you monster.
As well as the Aurora. So this, actually no, they can swap. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, I like the saying that goes, you know, if it's not broken, why would you want to fix it? So again, the Khalid and the Aurora did well in the first game. proven that how they play, they could get a very good result out of it. So again, using it for game number 2 could be the same job desk, could be the same responsibility by the Khalid. Roam around, give information, provide vision as well, to be able to plan out your next movement, especially when it comes to those total team fights or even the lot team fights right now.
Actually, I was corrected. I was thinking of Zetsu could also be Naruto.
Oh, the villain.
Oh
Yeah,
god!
yeah, yeah,
Oh my
the
god!
black and white guy.
Yeah.
Lavelle!
The yin yang guy.
But then
Kaguya.
again,
I don't like Kaguya.
but then again, you have Bankai, so like,
Zetsu's in Bleach.
I
Oh!
think so as well. I don't
Okay,
know.
Granger
Okay,
band.
okay, yeah,
Oh, Lord.
Good band, good band.
Granger band.
I like the band. Don't give anything comfortable for
Wait.
Renexki.
But okay, so Renek's case so far, he
Bro,
hasn't used
just
the same skill
cast.
twice, if I believe. He used
I
the
corrected
one
him in the group
and then he used
chat,
the
and he
one
goes,
with
"No, it's
the-
not.
and then
Oh,
he
wait."
used the Granger.
Well,
If he wants to, I mean, he
I gotta
doesn't
stop
need
distracting
a hero
LaFell.
like Granger because
You gotta
again, the
stop
lead
distracting
process,
LaFell.
It's always good to open up the map, but it's not necessary now because you're not going up against a Louis.
I mean, you're going up against a Hilda as well, who likes bushes a lot. You know, you're just gonna hide in there and just come out at any given point of time to be able to catch any particular members of the opposing side off guard. So, yes, it would nice to
Kinda
have
hungry,
someone
guys.
with a long range kind of skill. Hey, Leela could do that as well.
He should not be on his phone, bro. Not LaFell. LaFell's
Alchemy
too,
is an okay
like.
shout, however,
But I
feel
guess if
like
anyone
going
can
up
be
against,
scatterbrained
Hilda
enough
might
to be
feel
able
bad,
to
because
respond
Hilda
in a
can
group
be
chat
faster
while
than the
casting,
Mia.
But you
But
could pick up again a Nathan, you know.
bro,
BT.
Granger banned.
honestly, like I don't doubt that Renex K has such a big hero pool because so far he has.
They gotta
not
ban
picked
out the
same
Beatrix.
heroes
No,
twice.
Beatrix.
So he
Yeah,
might
ban out the
surprise us
Beatrix. Ban out the
again here, but if
Beatrix.
we talk about the Clint.
And Cilio
again,
picks up
I'm not
Beatrix
too
if they
sure
don't
it's a
ban it.
good matchup here with the current 3 heroes that Coach G pick up for Encilio, but still, it's an option.
I do agree.
Maybe
with
he
you
can
right
pick up the
there.
Beatrix.
He did.
I
Zangetsu.
mean, oh, not you.
I was thinking, I'm like,
myself,
Zenetsu
I
is
doubted
from
possibility
Demon
of that
Slayer.
draft in game number 1, and I was proven wrong. So I would be happy to be proven wrong once again right now by the Mongols
Matilda is
with,
open.
with whatever they pick up. I mean, Matilda is open if they do want to pick it up. Are they gonna pick it up? Huh? No.
Well, they're,
not
they're
yet,
still
not
hiding.
yet.
I mean, like, what are the chances that Mongols pick up the Matilda, right?
Yeah,
They already
no.
have a Khalid, they already have
True.
a Hyla, so yeah.
What kind of a jungle are we thinking right now for the side of the Mongols? Fedrin is still there. Yes, Alpha has been banned out. You could go for a Nolan if you want to go for an assassin. I can hear
Guys!
right there. Okay, consistent BC damage, consistent gold laner, a very safe pick.
Wait.
For Renexki, but the jungle side right now, I think it's gonna be an assassin.
Okay, you know what?
No.
People are fighting about enemy. I'm not going to be a part of it. And yeah, we were talking about Beatrix, and there you go. Beatrix has been picked up. Again, you can do the same thing as a Granger. You can open up the map and long range as well. Does relatively well against Bruno.
Ooh.
And Julian. We haven't seen the pick so far. Looks like the Mongols are the real wild cards here. They're picking up heroes that so far hasn't been used. Oh, never mind. Akai. Akai's here. Hello, Panda. Hello, Panda. Betul, this kunya. I think I'm wrong, but the jingle is there. It is
Yeah.
correct. All right, there we go.
Ah, good job. Good job right there. So 2 heroes that we have not seen so far in wildcard.
I can't show you guys the chat, bro.
Pick up for both of these teams right now.
My guy LaFell said, "Okay, guys, shut up. I'm working, okay?" And I haven't done PBO. PB. He then tries to autocorrect himself 3 times. Writes PBO, 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 PvP! Exclamation point.
The start of yesterday went all 3 games. This one, I'm looking forward to go all 3 games as well. Right now, Zetsu with the Julian. And now seeing the Akai on the hands of Lovely. Encilio coming in as the favorites, losing game number 1. Can they redeem themselves? Can they push us to game number 3? Welcome to the land of Dawn.
Pushing for greatness right now for both of these teams. The Mongols, they do have a lifeline somehow right now. Being able to win the first game gives them a boost of momentum for this game number 2. But Encilio, as we all know, they won't go down without a fight. They have to take a leap of faith, being a bit more aggressive in game number 2. And that could all change with the Akai, with the heavy spin as well, being able to catch out the Mongols offside. But let's take a look at the emblem. Anything interesting so
Oh yeah,
far?
for sure. Looking more aggressive here coming in from the Mongols.
The Mongols. Yeah. I mean, I would say that the lineup that they have right now, I would say they would want to go aggressive, right? With the Julian. Again, kind of similar as game number 1. But game number 1, they had Alpha, Aurora, Khalid. Right now, they have Julian, Aurora, Khalid. Same ideas, same kind of responsibility as well as job desk. But does that mean same result? That is the bigger question right now.
Well, we have to see if Incilio can be a little bit more aggressive with this one, because the big change is the jungler from a Joy now to a Suyo. And as well with this Akai.
Where's
Because we
Mr.
don't know with this
Pointer
Akai, the Akai can be played multiple ways. Number 1, it can be more aggressive, catching people out by the heavy spin, or using the heavy spin to peel for your backline. So that's the question that we need to see. How is Lovely going to be using this one? Is it going to be pinning people down or pushing people away?
But what I like about Incilio between this game and game number 1 right now, they do have a way to start team fight with Lovely, right? Game number 1, they would have to react what the Mongols use upon them. But right now, they could be in the upper hand, or they could be the one who would start the move first. And as we take a look right now, Turtle has been started by Justinian, but on the backside, Shenlin.
Oh, first blood by RinXK, unsure how that happened, but Justinian still able to secure the turtle, and now Justinian able to catch Zetsu. Looks like Maniac
Sorry, guys.
trying to run away. It looks like the rest of Incilio wants to disengage. Lovely, able to get out of that. Shenlin, without the level 4, unable to re-engage with the Raging Sandstorm.
Regardless what happened on the top slide or the Turtle team fight, bigger question is what happened on the bot side just now. Don't getting first blood by RinXK and immediately picking up the...
All right, let's watch the game. Let's watch the game. Sorry, I got caught up in anime debates.
Same old by RinXK.
Hey, RinXK is redeeming himself, man. Yesterday, he did good, but he made a game-losing mistakes. And this day, he's like, nah, fam, I'm going to be the one. I'm going to be getting those MVPs. We're going to win against Incilio, and he's doing well.
I'm kind of afraid as this game progresses. Wait, hold on.
Yes, Flicker.
Shotgun.
Oh, no.
Okay,
He's not doing it.
You're pressuring him.
Yeah,
You're pressuring him.
I'll shut up.
Okay. So right now, RinXK, I mean, okay, so far he's not like sacrificing his life for nothing right there. Yes, being aggressive is quite good because not allowing the Bruno or Don't to be able to farm up well could be a very, very good point for the Mongols right now. On the top side, Bankai have to use the Glorious Pathway defensively right now.
For now, it does look like Incilio, they're not being all that active. They're not proactive, they're being more reactive. Even though they were able to grab the turtle earlier, but I don't know. So far, they're not really using Lovely to start a fight. Yeah. It's more about, I guess, pushing people away.
I'm kind of afraid a little bit because you have a very, very good early game hero with Suyo as well as Lovely being able to pin anyone down. But as you mentioned, they're not using that at all in these early stages. They're just farming up, you know, allowing Justinian to get a few more levels, a few more items, as well as Bruno. So this could bite them back when we enter the mid-game stage where the Mongols are much more superior.
To be fair, it's going to be hard to pin them down. The only way that they can do it is if Zetsu goes in and then he pins him down with the heavy spin. Maniac is on the back line. So right now, Mongols, they're actually trapped on both ends. But it looks like they're the ones being a little bit more uncomfortable. On left and right, you got Lovely as well as Maniac. So they're actually caught in some sort of a semicircle here. And it looks like they're not going to get baited in. They're not going to be taking free damage from either side.
I mean, the fact that both EXP laners are just ignoring their own lanes right now.
Sorry, guys.
Total, and neither of them are, you know, brave enough to start this fight. They're just hovering around, waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right timing as well, or one of these members slips up or make a mistake. That is the time they could pounce. So I'm not too sure how long can they be patient about this. They need to start a fight. They need to do something right now, or else it's just going to be a back and forth fight.
Well, Justinian try. Oh, Mickey flickers forward, unable to catch anyone with the Frigid Glacier. So far, no one is caught by Incilio. Incilio is looking very safe. It looks like no one is going to start something. You were right. You're right, Adine. Mongols, they tried to start something, but Incilio was able to
Bro, I'm getting
escape.
caught up
So
in
no
anime
aggression
debating
is
right now.
gonna
I'm
come
sorry,
from
guys.
Mongols.
Nope, Justinian, yeah. That was a... I don't blame him trying to get a kill, but...
China played pretty well
you still have
yesterday.
to
They
remember
played really
Aurora
well.
have the passive, and right now, lovely.
I mean, they were up
flicker
against
mid,
Nightmare,
able to
so
catch one, taking a
we
bit of
don't
time,
really
but
know. I mean,
Zetsu
it's definitely a step
eventually
up from their
falls.
last year.
Shenlin, is he
But I
gonna
think
try
they,
and get this turtle. It's not going to be worth it, buddy. Reaper secures the turtle for the
They got a
team.
chance.
Bankai flank,
I think if they were in Group
but
B,
no fight is gonna continue.
like we'll see how they go through the rest of the
They're
group, but I
just
think
gonna
there's a chance that if
protect
they
the
were in
mid
Group B, they would have won the group.
Credits and props to the Mongols right there, being able to catch Justinian out was really, really good. And I thought that, okay, this could be an easy turtle for the Mongols, but Lovely had other plans right there, being able to pin down Zetsu right there and immediately kill him. But in the meantime,
Oh,
looks like Lovely has
Lovely
been
down.
caught. Miki will secure the kill. Not really catching with the Frigid Glacier, but still caught nonetheless. Oh, Renex K! Oh, he's too far
Renex is
forward.
dead,
He's gonna
bro.
get taken down by Don't. But no, Shenlin goes on to Don't as well as Maniac. But looks like the Mongols, they don't want to overstay their welcome. Now even the Suyo is there. Bankai gets caught by the Frigid Glacier. And now he's going to get taken down as well by Justinian.
a very good macro gameplay by Zetsu, knowing that fights are happening on the bot side, so focusing on the top side is the decision that was made by Zetsu to be able to balance it out so far. But Mongols, Renex K, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful being too aggressive without having the knowledge of is anyone there on my left hand side, and that punish him really, really bad right there. Or else, I mean, it could be a free kill for him to be able to get that Bruno.
Yeah, in game number 1, showing some sort of spider sense. This game, not really there. Justinian now having the War Axe. So 2 items on, well, Justinian. So far, Zetsu is still waiting on the second item. Looks like he is going to build that.
bro, they're going too ham right now in the chat.
Yeah, in terms of everythings, everyone's
talking about Bleach now.
Big goal difference by either team. And Silu is ahead by 500, but it's more or less just one component.
Okay, right now it's much more closer comparing to the first game just now on the 8th minute mark. Incilio have the lead, but only by so much, 300 gold on their side. But Lovely, gotta be careful right there. Yes, you are tanky, but if Renex K gets a few more items, those basic attacks is gonna deal a good amount of damage against that Panda.
Yeah, Justinian finds Renex K, so Renex K has to be a little bit more careful here, make sure he doesn't get caught again. Definitely Zetsu, because yeah, Zetsu has to be careful as well, because he's been caught once by Lovely, and maybe that's the goal of the game. Lovely, you just look at Zetsu, everyone else, just let someone else handle.
Yeah, Zetsu gotta be careful as well if he wants to try to get this retribution off, but Glorious Pathway has been opened up.
Now, looks like Maniac tries to find an angle, unable to get it. So far, Bankai hasn't gotten anyone with his ult. Same as Lovely. Lovely still holding on to his heavy spin. Now Don't having that Malefic gun, he can start poking from afar. Oh, he flickers forward. Frigid Glacier onto 2. And now Renex K able to take down Reaper. Lovely trying to pin them down, but Zetsu grabs the kill. Doesn't have enough damage. Justinian as well, trying to find an angle. Maniac. All 3 members of Incilio looking for a way to actually engage into a fight, because the Mongols, they're only at half HP, but no one can move forward.
I know that yesterday's play of the game is an Aurora. Today could be another Aurora as well. That 2-3-man Frigid Glacier was super on point.
Nell is the hottest on Bleach.
But right now, Incilio.
Nell's up there.
Maniac was able to get a kill. Shenlin went
I mean,
a
as
little
long as
bit
you're not
too
talking about like
far
the kid
forward,
version.
Because looking at the HPs here, Incilio, they're very healthy. The Mongols,
Game is
they
so
gotta be
boring,
careful.
bros
Even
debating
Reaper,
Weebs. I'm sorry, guys.
now, can they make
All right,
that
I'm back.
surgical
I'm
play
back.
again?
I'm present.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Incilio would have this lot covered as well. Maniac. Gonna
You
fall
ever
down to
want to
Frigid
distract me
Glacier.
completely
But
from something?
honestly, that was very, very good by Incilio. Yes,
get me
they
talking
were
about
caught by the
anime,
Frigid
bro.
Glacier earlier on, but as you mentioned, they were much more healthier when that fight progresses even further. And the Mongols right there, they loses out that team fight just because their HP just wasn't there. And also, on the bot side, was pushing in on their next turret. So, Incilio, having the first slot, they need to be able to get back the momentum, especially the map control on the 10-minute mark.
That was the wins of Incilio. They
L
they
Interactive
forced the
Streamers.
Mongols to
Sorry.
engage, and then once they've used all their skills, they can start and they can actually win the fight, and that's what they did just now. They were
Mongols
being
are still
very
kind of
patient, and they were able to find an angle. Now
up in
Justinian is
gold.
able to get away from Zetsu as well. But yeah,
Oh, a lot of damage on a Justinian.
But again, Suyo has a lot of damage.
Bro, Aurora is peak right now, bro.
That was very, very calculative by Justinian, being able to know that I do have one more set of skill to run
One of the
away
hollow
from
girls.
any kind of
Oh,
crowd
I know,
control.
bro. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
To
The baddie.
a T, I would say. But
The baddie with
look
the
at
tatties.
dealt right now, Justinian is gonna be
Under
on
boob
the top
game.
charts with
She's got like the side
5,000,
boob.
and follow up by RENXK by 32,000. I mean, it's not a lot, but yes, still it is something. I would say so.
Yeah, 11 minutes in the game, not bad. RENXK now having the Demon Hunter Sword, probably for Maniac, just in case if he starts being a bigger nuisance. I would say Maniac is already doing a lot. Same can be said from Lovely as well. So yeah, I can respect the early Demon Hunter Sword here because the front lines.
Halibel.
is
I think
causing
it is
so much
Halibel.
trouble. The
Let's
back
look it
lines
up.
They can deal with. It's just the front lines that's becoming an issue here.
Yeah, I'm more focusing towards on this mid to late game right now. Who would have the better, I would say, kind of lineup?
Yeah,
Heroes.
Halibel, bro.
And honestly, the answer to that,
Sheesh!
50-50, it all depends on how they use the advantage that they have to be able to start team fight or to be able to catch anyone off guard. Because on the side of Incilio, Valentina on the late game could poses a good amount of magical damage, and with whatever spell that she steals, that could be another bonus advantage. Yes, Suyo falls off a bit on the league game stage, but with Akai being able to pin anyone down, with Hilda posing threat on the back line, Incilio does have pretty good late game. In comparison to Mongols, they do have to rely upon the raw damage of Beatrix being a true marksman. Miki, Aurora, you would always want to rely on the crowd control, but right now, teamfight has begun. Shenlin,
Glorious pathway, but Reaper is able to get out of there. Lovely using the heavy spin, trying to separate Shenlin, but he's able to get out of there. So far, the Mongols started the fight, but Incilio is able to escape from it, and now the Lord has spawned. Most members have used their ultimate, so this is probably just going to be a dance, waiting for their skills to come back online.
Reaper still has IMU.
Probably try to start the fight again.
What does Reaper take here?
The rhythm of Incilio, but
Sandstorm or
another flicker into
oh,
Frigid Glacier.
or Frigid
They're able
Glacier?
to get a Lovely. So far, that's the only casualty, and looks like Incilio, they don't mind losing Lovely for that trade.
But the bot side right now, as well as the top side, is pushing against the Mongols right now. So the Mongols have to take care of their wave. The wave management is very, very important, and Incilio could use this to just buy
Wind of
time
Nature comes
the
in for
wave to
our
be able to respond back
Renex.
and join back the team fight on this top side. So Mongols, if they want to do, they have to do it quick, and they have to do it now.
Bro, the
Like,
response.
Reaper had to use
Glorious
the flicker to
pathway.
get out of the engage coming in from the Mongols.
Look at Maniac's
Shenlin
positioning. Look at
now
Maniac's
having the,
positioning.
Raging Sandstorm, probably waiting for Incilio to group up for him to use it.
I would want to see the Mongols, once they won that small skirmishes, being able to get one out, just push the ball.
Oh, nice knock up there. Jeez, that's Jeez, that's Jeez. Incilio.
Pulls it away. Shut down Mankey. Maniac grabs a double kill. The Mongols made a mistake, and Incilio capitalizes on it. Bankai gets taken down by the Reaper. Only Shenlin survives.
Ban!
Incilio.
Die!
The imposter, the Lord was the imposter right there, knocking up 3 men of the Mongols and allowing Incilio to just
Incilio
move
takes
forward.
game 2.
Fluidity on their side, and with that one movement, with that one mistake by the Mongols, it cost them game number 2, and we are heading.
My prediction could still be right.
Match on our hands here, folks. Yesterday we started with
We could
3
go
games,
2-1.
and today we'll be
We go
continuing
2-1,
the first
boys
game, the first
and
match
girls.
of the day with 3 games as well. Incilio able to take down the Mongols, and now it's match point for both teams.
I want to take a look at the replay, especially that last Lord, because that one, Incilio had to do nothing. They just had to wait it out. And the fact that the Mongols had to take upon the crowd control from the Lord, again, 3-man knockup, it wasn't what they wanted right there. I mean, being able to stay quite long was quite good, but once the Lord knocked them up, I would say it was over for them. Such an easy way for Incido to just go in, dish out the damage, and just the icing on the cake was the Lord steal. I wouldn't say Lord steal, but the Lord 50-50 was able to be won by Incilio.
You know what? That's just RNG, man. Like, I honestly, even I didn't notice the Lord knocked them up.
Lord is from
If that
Russia for
really
sure.
happened, then, you know what? GG's, Lord. You made this game tree possible for
Ken, it's
Incidio.
1-1.
But I gotta say, Makey was very proactive.
Yeah,
a
I
lot
agree.
of times, like the moment the flicker is up, use the flicker, Frigid Glacier. Sometimes you're able to get multiple members, but in the final moments, only able to get Lovely. And again, Incilio, they're okay playing without Lovely on that. Like, their draft doesn't depend on Lovely. They can still play around without him being there.
Yeah, I mean, for the Mongols right there, I did mention about once they get at least 1 kill, 2 kills, I would want them to focus on the bot side because their bot side was losing. They hadn't had the chance to get at least the tier 1 turrets yet. And they lost because of the wave management on the top side. On the bot side was pushing against them. So they had a lot
It's
of
1-1. It could go any way.
They had the Lord to be able to, you know, kite around. They need to handle their top side. They need to handle their bot side. So all of these things crumble upon the Mongols.
Incilio
and they
played a better
couldn't
early game that
come
time
up with
too.
a good result, especially when it comes to those Lord team fights or even the Turtle team fights.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but even when you're playing games, you have chores to do. You got to do some house cleaning there, and they weren't ticking the boxes. I do agree. Like, they don't have to force the Lord. Someone has to keep an eye on the Lord, but everyone else, they can start moving the map around. But now let's look at the itemizations here. And again, looking at the draft, I would say it's pretty equal. We have new
Can't wait to get my
pickup
haircut
here,
tomorrow,
both
man.
the Julian as well as the Akai. I would say neither really had that flashy of a showing. 1-3-2 and 1-3-5, but again, they served their purpose. They were like, we can see Lovely. If you have an opportunity, catch Zetsu. If you don't, just push people away. Make sure that Don't doesn't get caught. Make sure that Reaper doesn't get caught.
Yeah, well, Lovely did have one good moment early on the game where he managed to catch Zetsu, and everyone from the Insular side just, you know, dished damage upon him and kill him off, and that made Incilio get the first turtle.
Incilio needs this dub.
Taking a look at the item,
This
I like
dub pretty
how
much at
the
least
gun is, you know, becoming
it keeps
much
them in the
more
game,
of a
right?
priority item
Mongols
right now,
also
even
need
the
this
Blue
dub. The
as
both
well as
teams.
the Beatrix pick it up early on the stage to be able to withstand or
If
to
Incilio
fight
win
the
this, it just comes down to them trying to beat RQ Akira. If they
Looking
lose
at
this,
Justinian, of course, you will want to go for the
they still need to beat RQ Akira,
Underthreat as well as the
but they need Mongols to lose to
not much
Legion.
by me so far by how Incilio played, you know, just stick with your own gameplay, wait for the right timing, and wait for Lovely to be able to catch anyone out. If
When I go to
so,
Malayland
it's
this
okay.
weekend,
You
this
just have
weekend.
to kite around
I'll be there
because,
Monday.
Again, that is Incilio's specialty.
Folks, put your votes in. Do we put the play of the day over to the Lord, knocking 3 people up? We've seen Zetsu on the Julian couldn't get a 3-man knockup. Even Minotaurs, we don't see a lot of Minotaurs nowadays, but
What would actually be a cool end of M series highlight would be the Lord just screwing teams over.
And now both Mongols as well as
That would
Incilio,
actually
they
be a
got
cool
prepared for
highlight.
Game number 3.
A highlight
where
reel.
We have to see if they have more.
All the times Lord
Looks
has
like
just
Ken
completely
on this,
whiffed teams.
Khalid, they roughly understand how to work with it, and maybe the Khalid is strong against the Luyi that they were trying to use. Maybe against Reaper on the Valentina, he kind of doesn't care.
I mean, also having the knowledge of the first game, Incilio adapted well on how Shannon plays and how well that he roams around the map and just, I wouldn't say necessarily hard counter the Khalid roam, but just
Only
play
Malaysia
much
casters
better,
are
not
casting
giving too
wild
much
card.
information.
Everyone else
Also,
shows up
the
for
reaction
Swiss.
time by Incilio was much more faster now. That the fact that, okay, we lose one side, we gain on the other hand.
So this game for Mongols, it's unfortunate, but look at Zetsu. Only 14,000.
It's only
damage
3
done.
days.
To put that into
They're not going to
perspective,
fly
outside
in
is
a whole bunch of
11,000
bunch of
and
casters for 3 days.
Yeah.
When the roamer does more damage than your jungler.
So
and
I'll
your
get
jungler
there
is
on
like a
Monday.
predator. It's a Julian. Julian can deal damage, but this does show that he does not have a lot of angles for him to actually go in and fight against Incilio. So maybe that's something that they need to adjust. Unsure whether Zetsu is not comfortable on the Julian or just with this draft it's very difficult.
Yeah. Honestly, that's quite surprising.
Honestly,
But
Jungle's
right now,
in a
let's take
spot
look
right
at
now where
our
it's like,
MVP
Nothing
for game number 2
feels
is gonna be the Hilda
extremely
Heroes,
OP right
like
now.
Maniac 3-1-5 in terms of KDA right now. Not much. I would say not much. Sorry. He doesn't need to be flashy. He doesn't need to be fancy. Just do a good amount of job.
Our guy looks like a
Dude,
maniac, bro.
This is the glow. He went from 0-6-0 to now 3-1-5.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, so this
With the
time,
same hero, right?
yeah, same hero,
Yeah,
same
yeah.
hero on the Hilda, except this time he wasn't against the Barats.
Yep.
So
true.
maybe the Mongols was trying to be a little bit too fancy here.
Benny is
And
OP,
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen, let me be clear here. The Mongols need to win. Because if Mongols lose here,
They're out.
high chance they will be eliminated.
Agree.
So whether they want to or not, if they want to go to M6, they got to win against Incilio.
They have to bring back that game 1 performance.
Bro, I'm sure
and
Flight
how
is
the
playing
team
some
really well.
Hilda.
This is a mistake by Renexk.
Yeah, being too overconfident, I would say.
There's no way he's not
where
playing Hilda.
The teammates of Incilio are would be the death of them. Yeah, that was the 3-man knockout right there. That was very, very unfortunate for the Mongols. The fact that they stood next to each other, got knocked out between one and another, and again, easy pathway for Incilio to start a team fight and to end that team fight, as well as end the game.
Is he not playing Hilda? Is someone
So
saying
this-
that?
That was Maniac's highlight. But let me bring up something.
Sorry, yep.
Do you remember high loss win rate and you were sad with
Yeah,
the fact that high loss win
27.
rate seems a bit
Yeah.
low? Yeah, well, that game didn't help it out. Another
Yeah, we
loss
could also
for
see
the
Shark
High
on the
Loss.
Hilda.
Oh, such a good hero.
It is a good hero,
I
yeah.
really like Hylos with the Thunderbelt.
Bro, I don't like you anymore.
Those are in ranking.
I hate
The
Hylos.
competition level is much more different. Of course, I do understand that, but you know, as a tank player, just a bit sad.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe the Barats is a better answer because Bankai is such a playmaker. He starts the fights, and he can start fights with high loss for sure, but when he's in the Barats, he's able to actually catch someone, put it in his tummy, and then able to get almost a confirmed kill. With a high loss, you don't get a confirmed kill. It's hard for you to be a high loss and be like, Bankai! Is Chip no longer a priority pick? Apparently no, not pick or ban.
I mean, now that you know Yves has been buffed, is super strong. Fanny is gonna always be one of the priority ban. Yukshin surprisingly is a priority ban in wildcard.
she's so strong.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You need to bring a lot of cash. Why would I? What am I
Like,
gonna buy, bro? I'm
have
not bringing a bunch of
so many
cash.
Others hero that are much more, I would say, important and much more.
No, you know what-
it
you know
takes
what?
the priority of the banning list.
Chip is not that great.
Seriously?
Biscuits are better.
I agree.
All right, there you go. That's another elevator shout out.
I
you know?
agree. I agree.
I'm overdoing it, but you know it's fine. It's fine. I love snacks. I love snacks.
Or is it because
Biscuits are better. Biscuits are better. Okay,
Or-
zoom in again. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
specifically Hello Panda?
We'll eat this in game number 2.
I'm so hungry right now. But anyways, or maybe we haven't seen teams who are, you know, well synchronized between one another use chip yet.
I mean, honestly, people can be hiding it. Now that we brought it up, it's probably going to come out in game number 3.
Yeah.
Knowing how everything has been in motion, it could happen. It could happen.
It could happen. I would like to see more Granger maybe for Renexk. Played really, really well in game number 1 just now. I still want to see Farsa in the wildcard stage. I think she can dish a good amount of damage with the burst that she has. But of course, the positioning would be the main worrying thing about a Farsa. But chip could be another discussion as well. So far, we have not
450 is
any
kind of good though
presence
compared
of
to like
Japan except for being banned 6 out of
other
9,
countries, right?
6%. Other than that,
So
in
it's
terms of
practically
heroes, there are
a
few, but
fourth
that one is a bit
Nah, I
of
mean,
a
of,
player,
um,
I would say.
I think we have a high chance to see it in Swiss stage.
a fourth
because I feel
of a dollar.
Philippine teams and Malaysian
But how
teams-
much is stuff, right? So like,
especially in best of 1.
how much is a gallon of milk?
I legit don't know.
in
because
Malaysia?
It can be that X factor. Like
Yep.
once you see it, then there's nothing you can do about it.
How much
Game
is a
number
gallon of
2, yeah,
milk?
Maybe in game number 1. Heck, Vamos could bring it up.
Yeah, the thing about like MLBB professional stage are like, okay, for example, chip. Yes, we haven't seen chip for so
another
long.
thing.
Sorry.
The chip is not about the user. You can be an amazing chip player, but if your team doesn't know how to use chip, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. So
true.
it's like
So
a
it's like-
team-
it's like
a team
eight
thing as well.
ARM.
Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree.
$8
But
Malaysian
the thing about
dollars?
This whole MLBB professional scene, right?
How many
when
Malaysian dollars is it?
We have not seen a hero for so long, and suddenly one particular team brings it up, and let's say that team wins by a landslide.
Because that's the thing you have to remember too.
The
Like
domino effect on the next day, you get to see a lot more teams picking
Malaysia
up that
doesn't sell
particular hero.
milk in gallons.
And this could be another a whole thing for
How
Chip.
much
We have not
is?
seen for a long time. We just need that one team use chip and wins by a landslide. You will see the next following this chip, and again chip.
It's not here, but shout outs to Beloyski, man. He always brings out all these old heroes and then it just works.
Yeah.
The Gato Kacha was great. Which, by the way, no one has used it so far, but I think it has been banned. Looking at the pick and bans here, Encilio will be first picked. Coach G banning out the Eve, the Fanny, as well as the Alphar. Coach Buyo banning out Jushin, the Cho. Are they maybe Hilda?
Her Hilda or Granger?
No, Mongols want the Granger.
Mongols use the
They want a
Granger.
Granger.
Yeah, they want a Granger.
Yeah,
right.
if they don't pick up the Granger in the first 3 picks, probably gonna get banned out.
I agree. I definitely agree. So Hilda could be banned out here. What else? What was the problem in game number 2 for them? Aurora could be a problem for both sides because both sides can use it really, really well.
Taking their time, bro. Mongols know what's on the line right now.
Possibility of a ban in the early stages, I do not think so. Suyo could be banned out here.
One chose me to vanquish the shadow.
Yeah, so you're banned.
This world.
So Encilio probably gonna pick up that Hilda, and the Mongols, they need an answer. Because looks like in game number 1, the Alpha was able to deal with the Hilda. Now that the Alpha is not here, how do you deal with a Hilda? You need some kind of hero that can deal true damage here.
What's the current state of Gatot Kacha? Because
He's alright.
I have not seen, of course, this is my first day of working.
We saw him
but
yesterday.
In terms of, in general, because every time I see a high loss, I will see a Gatot Kacha as well. But so far, we have not seen him as of yet in the number 2. But Hilda, again, being picked up by Encilio. Again,
Can of cola.
is going to be given onto...
See, that I wasn't gonna say Coke because Coke is an American product, so I thought it still might be expensive there. But still, or like a can of soda overall
I mean, like, here,
is like,
it, but
you know, at least $1 here.
not necessarily everyone else.
Like a singular can of soda, if you buy a can of soda somewhere, it's gonna be like $1.
They should understand because they didn't ban the Hilda. They will have.
So it would be like
someone
4.5
Someone
RMs.
that can shred this Hilda down. Traditionally, you like carry to deal with this kind of heroes, but carry is so not in the meta right now. I like the Barats, but they pick up the high loss again. High loss Khalid, no flexibility here, showing.
But
their
you can get
hand.
like a, here's the thing, right? You get like a 12-pack of Coke.
And yeah,
You get a 12-pack of Coke for like $5, yeah.
I just mind the order that they pick it up, right? As you mentioned, no
You get a
flexibility.
12-pack
They
of
are
Coke for
doing
like $5.
their hands right now. By the
$6.
Mongols, and
Sometimes they're on buy one, get one. A 2-liter of Coke is like maybe $2.
The Barats.
It's really weird.
Okay,
Prices are
give
weird.
it to Bankai. I think he can play a very, very good Barats.
Like you're better off buying a 2-liter
He's patient,
than
he's
buying
very good,
cans
but
because you're gonna pay more for the
maybe just not
cans.
for game number 3
And you're better
right
off buying a
now.
12-pack
As
than a
well
singular
as
can. Because if you
Malika,
go into like
and
a,
the last pick before we move on to the next stage of banning phase is gonna be the Bruno. So that is gonna be their consistent damage dealer going up against a Hilda.
Now we have to see if the Mongols have done their homework because right now they pick up the gold laner, which Encilio
but for
does not
example,
have. They
a
can
gallon of
easily
milk
ban
right
out
now at
gold
Publix
laners.
is like
The thing about
$6.
Don is extremely
A gallon of
flexible,
milk
you
is
can
like
use
$6,
these
so it'd be like
advisors and
25
stuff.
RMs
Having
or
the
something like
Nolan
that.
makes it so that you don't really necessarily need a marksman, I would say. Like pick up something like even a Lunox and you will be fine. Having a Nolan gives you that ability to be more flexible with your draft.
I agree. I mean, talking about.
I mean, of course,
flexibility,
depending on where you
talking
live in
about
America,
one
it's gonna be
hero
cheaper.
Or don't.
But where I live, a
All
gallon of
the
milk's like
two
$6.
teams Previously, he
$5 to
used
$6.
different heroes, right? So I wouldn't
Every
be
game,
surprised.
every game so far.
I wouldn't be surprised if a fighter gold laner shows up. If,
And that's not even for like
shows
good
up or
organic
don't
milk.
In game number 3.
That's
As
like
you mentioned,
shitty milk.
The damage part has been covered by the Nolan. So Edith being banned out, Angela being banned out,
Interesting Angela ban. I'm not so sure why the Angela's been banned, but
I shaved. I'm not going. It's too late to go full beard. I'm not going to go full beard.
Not necessarily a good mid laner, but
We're going to keep the 5 o'clock shadow.
not good results when Incilio face up against an Angela. Maybe that's just a thought to be thrown out there. Nathan as well as Aurora being banned out. So the side of Mongols in terms of mages. What else is there?
I mean, Lu Yi is there. Not so sure if Mongols will be using the Lu Yi.
Matilda mid, I don't think that it's quite good. Doesn't deal.
Vexana is still there.
Oh yeah, Vexana, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, it allows the Nolan to think twice before dashing in. Again, Farsight is there, but I don't think it's quite good here. You know, there's a Hilda, there's a Nolan again. You would want a mobile kind of mage. Lilia? I would say so.
Lilia is okay, actually.
How many of you guys are going to be at? Are any of you guys in chat actually going to be at the venue for M6?
But we shall see.
Yes, they pick up the Vexana so far. No surprises here in the draft. Incilio got to pick up a marksman here. The Beatrix is open, so they can go for there. But looks like they're picking up the Harif. Again, very flexible so far. And now the Tigreal is here. Gotta be careful because now you have to start considering the Purify. And when you're considering the Purify, you're not gonna
you guys got to make sure to
this is gonna be a predicament for Mongols.
shoot me a message in Discord, or if you see me, come take a picture, man. Come say what's up.
Are you worried about the Tigreal? Are you worried about the Nolan?
Oh, that is such a tough question to answer. But honestly, if I were the gold leaders of Mongols, I would bring Purify. I just don't want to get caught up by the Implosion, because Implosion, if you get caught up by Implosion, that is 100% you're gonna die. You're definitely gonna die, especially with Harith, with a Valentina as well, who can just immediately burst you down. So Purify should be the answer for the side of Mongols in terms of the last pick right now. Ling.
All right. This is very interesting.
Oh shit!
The Mongols have to win this one if they want to survive the wild card. If they want to go to M6, picking up the Ling is a risk, because now you have a.
Why did Mongols ban out the Natan, bro? Oh, never mind. Harith wasn't for. For some reason, I thought Harith was first pick.
If Incilio can slow them down, then Incilio will probably win this game. If the game pacing is slow enough, then this Ling might take over.
I did mention about the Mongols. Leave nothing behind. No regrets. You want to give your best. You want to give your all right now, because this is a do or die match.
This is do or die for the Mongols.
Last India own grouping, so we shall see.
They got to get the dub here.
Up against Incilio.
Right now, it's going to be the match between both.
I kind of want the Mongols to win.
Nolan going up against the Ling. One that has a strong early game going up against one that is very dominant in the late game. Welcome to the Land of Dawn, where the Mongols have to win this one for them to survive the wild card, and for Incilio to win this one, making their chances to win the groups much more brighter.
Ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome to match of game number 3.
Let's do clears purple a little bit faster.
Group stage right now, the score
look at Shenlin.
Currently tied 1-1 between Incilio and the Mongols. And as you can see on your left and right hand on the screen, yes, it's gonna be a Link up against a Nolan. Assassin classic battle, you know, each deal as time, but right now we shall see who would have the
little bit of damage
between one and another right now.
Yeah, very early rotation here coming in from Shenlin, able to deal damage against the mid duo, and now Maniac as well. Looks like they want to get a kill here. Maniac with the Revitalize is able to survive. And so far, Justinian having the advantage, getting one in jungle camp here. But again, this pacing, Mongols looks like they don't mind speeding up, which is good, because if you put an aggression on the mid duo, then they won't be speeding up.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you right there. And the fact that not yet level 4, they are pumping up the tempo. It just shows that once they get that level 4, especially on the Link, they would want to go ham either on the top side or the bot side later on. Looking at the emblems right
the
now,
Ling is definitely it's risky.
As well as Hilda being able to rotate much more faster.
Mongols having this Khalid continuously give them a nice early game pressure though, but that's going to start to fall back now that Incilio starts to level 4 in more places. The level 1, level 2 damage of Khalid isn't as scary anymore.
Yeah, the Bruno as well, looking at the emblems, gonna have more crit as well as the Weapon Master. So it looks like in case the Ling doesn't do well, the Bruno will have a pretty strong late game as well. Insilio have a good understanding, knowing that the lane will probably not contest for the turtle, immediately grabs it. So Insilio understands what's on the game, what's on the map here, that they have priority over all neutral objectives. So very good on them. They have a good macro understanding of the match.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they cleared that turtle very fast.
Oh,
right
Shenlong in trouble.
But right now, Shenlong is going to get caught out.
Oh, he didn't use that
Shenlong.
flicker and he gets terrified. He's dead, bro.
Okay, no first blood as of yet. As we approach the 3rd minute mark, the Link is still going to farm up. Zetsu could
Such a
possibly
beautiful
need the first item before he makes any particular move.
Shenlong now sees Lovely is there. Shenlong doesn't have level 4 implosion over to
Uh-oh.
nowhere to escape. First blood for Justinian.
Incilio's getting better too as they play. It feels like every time they play best of 3, they get better throughout each match. Like their early game this time's
with one kill can ramp up even
much
more.
cleaner.
So knowing that, okay, I do have my implosion. Let's go on Khalid. Let's go on Shenlong.
Remember how in game 1 their early game was garbage? Same thing against Legion. Their early game was rough. Then they got into the groove of things.
Right now, again, the Mongols, as long as they're not losing by 2,000 gold, it's completely fine. Right now, it's only hovering around 1,000, which, again, you don't want to be in a condition where you're losing, but it's not that bad. Zaman Force has been used by
Purify comes out from Don't.
Make sure that he doesn't get caught by 3 members of the Mongols.
I like how the Mongols want to take on a team fight, trying to get a kill, but, you know, 3-man clumping up against the Harith and Don't, you know, doesn't have any particular problem opening up the Zaman Force. Shielding under his own turret as well. I mean, Mongols could use a much more better
Honestly,
timing
yeah, bro, the
to
Barats was
and
actually
he went
clean.
out.
He was
Cannot
super
just
clean in the Barats.
straight away
I'm
run
surprised
to
they
back
haven't gone back to it.
your face. It's such an easier way for you to react, or for Insilio to react.
But now, looks like an implosion being used, able to get 2, but Lovely is the one. Gonna get
Oh, there you
down.
go.
Zetsu grabs the kill.
Zetsu
Maniac
needed that.
slowed down by Bankai, but looks like he wants Zetsu.
Tempest of Blades.
But the Tempest of Blade, Bankai gets the kill.
Reaper.
And now even Reaper is gonna get chased down using the flicker.
Well
to save
played, well
himself.
played, well played.
It looks like the Mongols, they're not gonna continue. They gotta take what's good for them and now continue on farming. Zetsu able to get a kill and an assist. This is good for the Mongols.
And it's not so good for the Insilio side right there. They want to try to be able to dish out good amount of damage.
Can be
trying
TK,
to
beat
counter
Fireflux, we'll
engage
see.
The Mongols right there, but taking too much of a damage. Maniac right there was an easy food for the Mongols with the Temples of Blade and the raw damage of Zetsu. But right now, focusing on the first turtle on the top side.
Oh, Justinian. Justinian's been winning out a lot in the retries. When it comes down to the 50-50.
I was thinking whether they want to go for a fight there, but again, it's very unnecessary when you have a scaling comp. Let them have the turtle. It's completely fine.
Yeah, and also, if I rewind back to that small team fight that happened on the bot side before the turtle was taken by the side of Insilio, I like how the
Thing is, it's a
right
best
there,
of 1, right?
just being a bit
So-
more aggressive by Reaper, but honestly,
It could really go any
it's
way.
not the right timing yet. You need to get a bit more of an item for him to be more aggressive with whatever skills that he steals from the side of the Mongols. So good initial aggression that Valentina has, but just have to be a bit more patient. And also the right timing.
Meiki a little bit slower compared to Ripper, but now Meiki has the first item, the glowing wand. Looking at the positioning from everyone, Insilio is not being as proactive as I would like, especially having the Tigro here where they can force fights. But so far, he's holding on to his flicker. I think he can go for it now because Reaper and Justinian is very close by. He could have gone onto Meiki, especially because Meiki is using a flicker. Meiki is not using a Purify, so I don't know. Firstly, for me, he could have gotten
Oh,
that kill.
Bankai down.
Onto Bankai, and Bankai gets taken down by Don't.
Perfect Sacred Hammer right there by Lovely to just stop the movement of Bankai right there.
Shenlong, what are you doing, bro?
Right now, Shenlong's
Oh,
gonna get caught
no.
up by the illusion. Summon Force 2. Just finish him off. Icing on the cake by Insilio. As you mentioned, you did comment about how you don't like Insilio playing a bit more, you know, slow tempo, and they just immediately changed that narrative.
Yeah, and now having 1.6k gold lead, having the top turret as well is going to jump it out all the way to 2,000. This is the point where they start to ramp up. This is where they're starting to get stronger and stronger.
Karina, bro? I don't remember the
especially
last
when
time
it's getting
Karina was
closer
good,
and
bro. It's
closer
been
to the
what?
board. Don't almost got a 1v1.
M4?
Again, not
Was the last time Karina was like
later, once the Holy Crystal
decent, I think.
Down RENXK.
The fact that there's no Holy Crystal as of yet.
That one, is that the last time Karina was viable, M4?
Deal that kind of damage against a Bruno is very, very scary.
Trying to think.
So the future doesn't look well in terms of the damage output being able to withstand by the Mongols, but hey, they need to do something, and they need to do something immediately. Glorious Pathway was opened by Bankai, but just a tad bit too late right there.
Right now, the Mongols, they're struggling for farm. RENXK so far hasn't participated in anything just yet, 0-0 and 0. But again, it looks like the farmers of the team are just doing that. They're just farming. I just hope
RENX just got Berserker.
That at one point they have to fight back.
I don't know, bro. Mongols still have some damage on their back. They just a little more time. It's only 7 minutes in.
We're only commenting about this now.
Yeah.
No one from Mongols has Purify. Lovely can be much more aggressive here.
I mean, Dono is the one who's using Purify.
Yeah.
I mean, in the side of Incilio.
It took me 8 minutes to be like, they don't have Purify.
No, this is not the team that qualified for M5 last year.
Be aggressive. I mean, if you see a moment where
I feel like Karina's never really been viable in M series. It's always like, I think M4 was what? Like the season before M4 maybe? Tank Karina was a thing. There was like a patch or two.
Maybe he could have gotten the kill. I don't know. As a tanker now, I'm like, yo, Lovely, start something, yo.
Do something.
Yeah, but now.
Or was it after M4? I remember there was the patch where Tank Karina was a thing for a little bit.
Zetsu, and Zetsu gets taken down. That's not what you want to see.
The fact that they got the kill without the help of Lovely just shows that, fine, Lovely, if you won't do it, we will kill the hard way, the long way. Just immediately beat him down with just pure, raw damage right now. But I think Lovely just trying to wait for that moment, that particular moment, trying to catch 4 or 5 member outs right now. Because
yeah, it wasn't during M3. I think it was after M3.
So there's no need
after
for
M3.
to be, ultra aggressive.
Like the season after M3, right?
Keep it simple. Incilio is on the driving seat right now. The Mongols right now, they have to respond.
This is why he's a professional player, and we keep losing rank.
Because we're forcing.
We're forcing everything. Go! It's like, okay, how did
Lil Gun did not qualify. Lil Gun became IHC, right?
I had a good setup. What's wrong?
They did not qualify.
The biggest differences.
Mongols beat them.
Mindset,
yeah.
right? I mean, if we were in the game right now, we wouldn't want to, make all those fancy plays. But I mean, this is not the way of the professional player.
Vincilio 2-1 this, bro. My prediction.
Even bigger advantage as they secured the Lord.
Gold, bro.
Vincilio, this could be used to at least get
gold.
One singular inhibitor turret, either on top or on the bot side.
Right now, 5,000 gold lead for Incilio. This is a good time to check out the items. 10 minutes in, we have to see if Zetsu already has his Trinity items. And it looks like he has his 3 items here.
Almost.
He has the Hunter Strike, the Blade of Despair, as well as the... Oh! Okay, I'm looking at different graphics here. He's almost... Wait.
Who are you looking at?
Wait, is that his items?
4?
Does he have the Haskell?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. I was actually looking at...
Fell blank.
I was looking at only... I haven't seen Ling for a while. That's why I was so confused. Like, what? These are the items for him? This doesn't look like Ling items. Like, okay, my bad.
Okay, hold on to your seat right now. This could be the moment for Lovely right now. This could be the moment. There's 4 people right there. Come on, Lovely. I mean, waiting for the... Okay, sorry.
He's the professional player, right?
Properly.
Show respect.
My bad.
Come on, man.
Zetsu is in deep trouble right now. He gets away free? Oh, okay. I was gonna say like he is in deep trouble, but he gets away for free.
Hit Bomba did not wild card. Team Spirit was not in wild card, bro.
Lord is marching on the bot side. Conceal. Everything is being thrown right now.
A lot of flicker has been used by the Mongols. And Incilio, they're being very disciplined here. Raging Sandstorm hits on to no one. Incilio is able to get a lot.
The main tournament's only best of ones in some of the matches for Swiss. Swiss is also 16 teams and way more days.
If Wishing Lantern was built upon that,
I like the fact the wild card is BO3 now.
Glorious Pathway.
I didn't like it last, for MSC it was what, best of 2s or something?
Inhibitor turret for Incilio.
Yeah, right now the Mongols are in a very bad spot. And this time I'm looking at the items properly.
All the deciding matches for Swiss will be best of 3.
even completed the Blade of Despair just yet. For the Bruno,
Pretty much anytime a team has 2 wins or 2 losses, they will then do best of 3s.
So,
Yeah, MSC was best of 1s. It was.
gets taken here.
I like the best of 3
Not
wild
able to
card.
run away, don't secures another kill.
That's such a good feeling for Lovely, right? Being able to catch anyone out, we just use the use of your Sacred Hammer. Not too good for Bankai. I think that he knows Lovely was in there, but and yet he still want to face check that bush, and he got punished right there.
Yeah. And now looks like the mid inhibitor will be taken down. And
I think it's G's, man.
Win rate prediction,
I think it's G's, boys. I think it's G's.
8% win here for the Mongols. Zetsu hasn't even hit level 15 just yet. This is a very, very bad position to be in for the Mongols because you have the Ling, you want to be able to survive the late game, but now 2 inhibitors down and you haven't completed your 3 items. It's not a good place to be.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a bit more positive for the Mongols, right? I'm trying to see a way for them to crawl their way back. And honestly, the answer to that question is one. Mistake by Incilio, and Mongols try to capitalize on it. That's one or maybe the only way for the Mongols to be able to crawl their way back. And I don't see anything else because they can't start a team fight. They have to react. They have to counter-engage. The Incilio have the most upper hand right now, especially with Lovely with the implosion.
Yeah, Lovely's probably waiting Summon Force on the bottom side of the map. But looks like they try to get onto Shenley, but they're just going to
GG's. That's it.
Incilio closes this out with a 2-1
That's it, boys. That was such a clean win that I didn't even get excited.
Another loss.
Unfortunately for the Mongols, they did show a great showcase, a great showing in match number 1, but could not replicate that kind of performance in a game number 2 or in game number 3. And talking about game number 3, it was a drive-by, a win of sale by Incilio, who gets the win, who gets the ultimate victory up against the
Didn't even
Mongols.
realize it was done already. I know. I like was reading a comment and I looked up and it was over.
Too much. They just stick to their game
All
plan.
right, guys. I'm gonna get some rest tonight.
Accordingly, they knew their job desk, they knew their description, and yeah, there's no need for wild plays.
Sadly, I'm not going to be able to stick around. It's 3 a.m. I got to be at work in
This is what we were
5 hours.
expecting coming in from Incilio, where they're playing more controlled.
We're gonna call it early tonight.
Out, and again,
I will
would say
be
game number
watch
1,
tomorrow's
they did it a little
games
bit
most
too much, where
likely.
They don't really find any ways for them to start a fight. In game number 3, especially,
Yeah, it's wild card.
they don't really start the fight, but they're able to grab.
So yeah,
the
guys,
That's the biggest change
much
from
love.
game 1
See you
in
guys
game 3 is
next
that
time.
Even without aggression, they're
Let's
able
go
to get
M6. We'll be there soon.
number 1,
It's 3 a.m. though.
the
Good night.
non-aggression, They allow the opposing team to get a lot.
Not too sure if it's because of the Tigreal, they were afraid to start anything, they were afraid to step